Hello everybody and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10 live streaming on a Sunday afternoon with the Rendiggity Dog. What's happening everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hold on, let me get all the things and everything sorted out here. Oh, it's another perfectly professional start to the stream. I thought I had everything organized, apparently I don't. Volume's all over the show, don't even have the music ready. Oh, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Hello, friends. Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming. We're in the Nether. Over at our Wither Skeleton farm, or at least what is becoming a Wither Skeleton farm. That is the plan out here. Been working on this for the last couple of days. It's doing well. I think the last time we streamed, we were placing some buttons together, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I've done a lot more than that over the last couple of days. Been using a bit of FreeCam to make this task a little bit easier, and we're using MiniHUD, which shows us the 128 by 128 radius that we have to button up. And we've got to basically place buttons on every single spawnable surface within this bubble over here, right? See, we can turn it on and off. So anywhere that a mob can spawn in this bubble within 128 blocks away from the farm needs to be buttoned. And so we're dedicating today to buttons. Yeah, probably just going to spend most of the stream placing buttons. So if that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, I think Doc is also streaming right now. So you can pop over to the Doctor for a little taste of that action. Or if you wish, you can hang out with us over here and we can get this job done. Let's just set our status here, stream and open, and we're good to go. How's everybody doing, by the way? Thank you so much for that level 2 hype train right off the bat today. Thanks very much, friends. Appreciate it. We got Creepers Vipers with the 2 months to kick things off today. And Sanny's back at it with the 41 months. Hey, Sanistraz, lovely to see you as always. Mayfire's here also with the 5 months. Hello, Ren. It has been a wonderful 5 months. Looking forward to many more months of the chill vibes. Thank you, baby. Carrie Berry is here with the 50-month OG resubs. A Rendog stream while I clean out the bakery at work. Ooh, bakery. You get fresh bread every day, Carrie? That is pretty awesome. Hey, Dies to the Max. Thanks for the 8 months in a row. 1 month to go till a Twitch baby. Almost time for a Twitch baby. Exactly. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Listen, to get this task done, everyone, we are going to be sneaky about it. We're going to be sipping on invisibility potions, fire resist potions, and potions of night vision. This is going to render us invisible to the ghasts and the nasty things. But if we get within 2 blocks of them, then they will see us. So we have to be a little bit sneaky about it. Also, we don't want to be wearing our wings if we can help it. But I've been doing this for the last maybe 6 hours now. 6 to 8 hours I've been doing this task, so I've gotten pretty good at it, I guess. And we've just got to get on with it. Ooh, look, the farm's actually functioning, which is very nice. You guys haven't actually seen this farm yet. It's coming up in episode tomorrow. But you can see it is actually spawning mobs, which is great. And there is a war going on in there. A skeleton war. Oh, we better go and clear up some of those wither skellies. Down in the kill room. I'll show you where that is. Wow, that skeleton took out the wither skeleton? What the heck? Did you see that? What is going on? Goodness gracious. Level 3 hype train incoming, friends. Look at all the wither skellies. Nice. There was a wither skelly head. Very good. I think that's the second one I've got now from the farm. Oh, I've got 3 so far. Nice. Very, very nice. So, people are asking about the buttons. Why do we do these buttons in this farm? I shall explain that in a moment. Let's just get to safety. So, what we're trying to achieve here with this farm is within this space, we want mobs to only spawn on these available spawn spaces and nowhere else in the biome, right? Right now, you can see that there's some mobs spawning over there and some mobs spawning over there. And the way that Minecraft works is that it will check every block in a 128 by 128 radius of the player, and then randomly spawn mobs on those on blocks in that radius. If you make every single spawn space unspawnable, with the button, for example, then Minecraft will only be able to spawn things in here. And that's when that's when the farm goes absolutely insane. And we'll be able to get a few hundred heads an hour as opposed to, you know, 1 or 2. So that's what we're doing. And we're getting there. Guys, level 3 hype trait. Thank you very much. I'm invisible right now, though. Foofalicious is back at it with the 14 months. 14 and a whole months. Madness. Love to hear your voice again, Rain. Thank you very much, Foofs. Missed you too. Ziraka here with the 16 months in a row, too. And let's do some whoop whoops for everybody. Blonde Beauty with the 200 bitters. Morning, Ren. Always glad I can catch a full stream on my day off. Thank you. And Desi B000 with the tier 1 sub. Thanks, Des. Nuno the Kitters is here with a gifted sub too. Thank you, Nuno. And my good friend Bob the Gamer is here. Got Bob the Gamer Twitch with the 250. Happy Sunday, Ren. I hope your weekend is going well. It's going very well. You know what? The sun is out today, isn't it, in England? It's such a beautiful day outside. It snowed yesterday. Should probably be outside, doing outside things. But, you know, I just wanted to play Minecraft today. You know how it is. You know how it is, guys, right? Sometimes you just got to follow your heart, you know? That's the thing. You got to follow your heart. And today my heart wanted to play Minecraft. We can go outside tomorrow. It'll be fine. Wow, thank you so much, dudes. The hype train is absolutely blasting off. A big thank you to Foofalicious for the 10 gifted subs. That's taken the hype train to the next level. I believe that is a level 4 of that business. Thanks to the Foofs and to everybody else who's been supporting this morning. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Foofs. It is sunny, isn't it? But here we are, playing Minecraft. Oh, winning. That's how England is, you know. We spend the year complaining about not having sun, and then when the sun comes out, we play Minecraft. Oh, this country, hey? It did snow, yes. Well, it snowed where I am anyway, but it wasn't a lot of snow. Maybe like an inch. It did settle, but it snowed at night and it melted before midday. So when I say snow, I mean a light patching of snow for a few hours in the morning. The first snow that we've seen the whole winter. And in fact, I can't even remember if it snowed last year. I don't even think it did. So it's been a while since we saw some snow. A very light dusting, yes. But it was wonderful, though. I do love me a bit of snow. I think all of my flowers died, though. A lot of my... I planted a bunch of winter bulbs, and I think they flowered 2 weeks early because of the mild temperatures. And then I think that bit of snow a couple nights ago took the temperature below 0, so I think the petals actually are going to wither now. So, you know, you hate to see it. You really do. Guys, thank you for the level 4 hype trade. Absolutely insane. Thank you very much, friends. I do appreciate it. Oh, by the way. How much invisibility do we have left? 3 minutes. Okay, hold on. Let's just make the most of this invisibility juice. I want to talk to you guys today about some Twitch stuff, okay? Because this is something that I've been monitoring over the last couple of weeks. And I think that I have figured out a solution to what I perceive to be a bit of a problem here in our channel. And in fact, I was talking about this with Iskal, and Iskal had some really great insight into this particular subject. So we're going to talk Twitch channel stuff for a bit, okay? But firstly, Thierry Zeus, thank you very much for the Prime sub, and welcome back. Brand new subscriber, followed by super OG subscriber, Sakaja, 48 months of tier 2 support. Sakaja, you know I love your face, baby. 48 months, 4 years. Is that 4 years? Sheesh, where has the time gone? Who knows? A perfect time to say thank you for everything that you do. Your videos and streams gave me a lot of inspiration, but I have also been a huge comfort zone for me. So here it's to the next 4 years. Thank you so very much, Sakaja. What a wonderful message. And thank you for your continued tier 2 support. Appreciate it. Thanks for that level 5 hype train, guys. What a way to start off a Sunday. I tell you what, I am very excited. I have been spending the weekend organizing some things and some stuffs that I've been talking to you guys about. This year, I'm going to be going to California to visit my brother Jono. And not only that, but my mum and my other brother is also going to come, and we're all going to have a sort of family gathering in August in the US. As well as that, I'm off to my dad's birthday in April in South Africa. So I'll be traveling twice this year for a couple of weeks. Uh-oh, this one's not happy. Yep, we've been spotted. We've been spotted, everybody. We've been spotted. And my brother and I were talking today about our trip to the US later on in the year, and I think we're going to do a bit of a road trip for a couple of days up the Californian coast, which is going to be amazing. And we're going to be able to spend some real time together, which we haven't done in a very long time. So that's going to be super fantastic. And I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for supporting me here on Twitch, because it's your support that enables me to be able to see my family in these kind of ways. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to travel these long distances and take a week or two off from working to do it. So thank you very much, everybody. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Okay, yes, we need to talk about things. How much invisibility we got left? We got 25 seconds left. Okay. Let me bring up my Twitch dashboard. Now, guys, let's talk. This is a sensitive subject. But I think it's something that we need to talk about. Let's talk about adverts on Twitch. Yeah, not sure you saw that one coming, but let's talk about it. Adverts on Twitch. So, in February this year, Twitch started to roll out advertising during streams, as a lot of you guys have noticed. You might be watching a stream, and all of a sudden there's an ad break, and you get taken out of the action, and it's very annoying. I understand, because this happens to me also, and streams are different to YouTube videos, right? YouTube videos, it's okay to take an ad break and support the producer of that video that you're watching. But on Twitch, you kind of get taken out of the immersion, and it's, for me as an artist, I really hate them, because I want you guys to be vicariously enjoying this experience with me. I don't want you to be yoinked out of it. And, well, if you're a subscriber, you don't get ads, right? But, of course, most of my viewers are not subscribers, so that's okay. But I was talking to Iskal about this, and we both agreed that advertising on Twitch, this advertising that happens spontaneously, is pretty bad for the stream. It lowers the quality of the stream, and that is certainly something that I don't think is worth doing. Of course, it helps me out, right? The adverts that you guys see on my channel do give me a little bit extra every month, and of course that bit of extra goes toward paying bills and paying, putting food in my mouth and paying for the rent and all of that stuff. So the advertising does, of course, help. And it's a quid pro quo, right? I entertain you, and you sit through a few adverts. I think this is a fair exchange, right? It's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. However, I'm not really that happy with the way that the advertising is rolling out, because there is certain levels of advertising that you have to choose in order to benefit from them, and that level of advertising is usually pretty high. So I think some of you guys are getting, between 3 and 5 minutes of ads per hour. This also fluctuates greatly depending on what region you're in, whether you use ad blockers, whether you accept cookies from Twitch. So if you don't accept cookies from Twitch or from Amazon, for example, you will get a lot more ads in general on Twitch, because the Amazon cookie doesn't know that you've been served advertising in the day, so it's going to max out its ads that it sends you if you don't accept the Amazon cookies, etc., etc. At the end of the day, what this results in is just a poor experience for some of you guys that get interrupted by the ads. However, that being said, this is not a big enough stream for me to be able to disable ads. I've just got to be straight up with you guys, okay? I'm not a huge, massive YouTuber and streamer that can disable all advertising and just produce content for free and not worry about that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not quite there yet. We're working as hard as we can to get there, but we're not quite there yet. So, here's what I propose. We turn off the advertising that plays during the videos. I'm going to do that right now, okay? I'm switching it off. Ads are turning off. Boom. Done. Goodbye advertising. Not going to happen anymore. However, we are going to take a break at the top of every hour, where we're all going to get up, walk around, stretch our legs, go get a cup of tea, and we're going to run some ads. And it's going to equate to, theoretically, a similar amount of income for me than I would get from the random advertising. And for me, I think this is going to be a great way to do it, right? So that we can all step away from the screen for a few minutes. Ren Diggity Dog can get paid a bit. Make sure that we can pay the rent every month. and we don't ever compromise the content of the stream. I will never take you guys out of the action. How does that sound? Shall we do this? The only trouble that I'm going to have is remembering. Because, I'm getting pretty old now, friends. My memory is not great, I'm probably going to forget this, which is not good. So maybe I should set like a alarm clock or something. I don't want an alarm clock going off. We just got to try get into the habit of doing this, okay? That's all we got to do. We got to try get into the habit of it. So, oh, wait a minute. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. Wait, sorry. Oh, wait. No, stop. I'm so sorry. I think I just ran an ad. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know how this works. Wait. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. That is hilarious. I'm so sorry. I've never done this before. Okay, please forgive me. I've never manually run an ad on Twitch. I don't know how it works. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh God, that made me laugh. I'm so sorry, everybody. That's hilarious. Hold on. I think I need to add a thing, right? How do I do this? Does anybody know how to do this? The only okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to add the run a 3-minute ad break button to my dashboard. Don't worry, I'm not going to run it now. Okay? I will not push that button. We only push that button once an hour, everyone. All right? We hit the button once an hour. That's it. Sorry about it. Oh, everybody's back now. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Everybody that's back from the ad break, I'm so sorry. Listen, I have never run an ad on my channel manually. I've never done it before. So I pushed the wrong button. Don't worry. Nothing was said. Nothing was said. All that I said was, this is my first time running ads myself. I don't know how it works. I pushed the wrong button. Some of you guys got chucked into an ad. I'm so sorry about that. We're only going to do it once an hour. Okay? Once an hour. Boom. Done. So, first ad break coming up at 4 o'clock my time. So, in about 50 minutes. You got 2 sets of ads? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Listen, Sakanja, thank you so very much for the big resub earlier on and the 5 gifted subs. Guys, we've got so many things happening in the notification machine right now. I can't keep up with all of this. Yakafudi here with a 28 months. Speaking of supporting the stream, if anyone has a Prime sub they haven't used, now is your time. Thank you very much, Yaka. Yes, indeed. Send some of Bezos's pocket money over to me if you've got some Prime subs. Bezos has got more than enough, I would say. Old Jeffrey's got more than enough, right? Share some of that Jeffrey wealth with the Rendiggity Dub. And with all of your other favorite streamers, of course. Also, Queen Shazzy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Stellaris Hex with the 5 gifted. Trix465 with the tier 1 subification. Also, guys, unbelievable. Thank you, everybody. Jeez. You know what? Hold on. What am I doing? Okay, let's get the music back and cracking. Oh, man. I'm all over the place today, friends. Yo, Clayton, thank you for the 36 months and Dutch Soccer 29 months. Hello, my dear friend. Thank you for the 29 months. And big shout out to Dogcraft and everybody on Dogcraft on this very fine Sunday. I do believe that there is big things happening on Dogcraft today. The opening of the transport networks are happening on my fan server today. Is that correct, all the Dogcraft people? I think that's happening today, right? All of the transport networks are opening up, which is very awesome news for those of you guys who are dogcrafting. The SRN and the NTN and all of that are good stuff. Cranking open on this fine day. Beautiful. Transport around the server is going to get a little bit easier for everybody, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll pop over there and a little bit later on in the stream and have a look what's happening on the Dogcraft side of things with the NTNs and stuff. We'll see how far we get with today's task and how draining this is, because placing buttons is rather mindless. That's I mean, that's putting it lightly, but it's going to have to be done so that we can improve our spawn rates of our Wither Skeleton farm. So that's why we are doing this. Grand Central Station is opening on Dogcraft 2. Amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we're probably going to have to stop into Dogcraft later on, guys. For sure. We shall go take a look at what the official Rendog fan server is up to. By the way, it is a 100% free-to-join server. There is no funny business, no microtransactions, no nothing. If you're 18 and older and willing to go through GamerSafe for verification, please do come and check us out and come and join Dogcraft. It is a massive global Minecraft community built around Rendog, and we have players from all over the world enjoying Minecraft together, thousands of them in fact. And it is surely a wonderful, wonderful place to start a new Minecraft life, if you've ever wondered about what multiplayer Minecraft is like. That's where it's at. The server is funded by the Patreons of the server, and that's it. No funny business. Like I said, no microtransactions, no tricks, no nothing. Just free. Okay, that pig got pretty close to us. Let's not get too close to that thing. How did that thing not sniff me? I was right next to it, I feel. Yep, all the buttons today, guys. We are just doing buttons today. Loads and loads and loads of buttons. This has been a... I was working on this section last night. It's actually been kind of painful. So many mobs are spawning in this area for some reason. Because this mob is not only... This area is not only spawning skeletons, but also spawning piglins and stuff too. So it's an absolute pain in my butt. By the way, there's still more noises going off in the ears over here. Rebel Z Gaming with the 14-month resub, and Birdshot, brand new subscriber. Thank you, Birdshot. Welcome, guys. Lonely Rocketeer, 18-month double Twitch, baby. Isn't she beautiful? She and he beautiful. Grand Central Station is opening, says Lonely Rocketeer from the Dogcraft server. Amazing. Balerions Ghost here with a Prime sub. Also, thank you, Balerions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your first month subscription. And Revolutionary Pirate, 10 monthicles in a row. We got Dunkanoise. Dunkanoise. Took me a while to get there. Hey, Dunkanoise, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. And a big thank you to Sakaja again for that gifted sub bomb. And, of course, to the wonderful Queen Shazzy, Stellaris, Foofalicious. Thank you for those sub bombs today, friends. Appreciate it, appreciate it. That is pushing us ever closer to that 1900 subscriber mark, which is fantastic. And thank you very much, friends, for all the support. Hey, by the way, any of you guys watch some Imp and Skiz yesterday? Anybody in chat watch some Imp and Skiz business yesterday? Was there a stream or something? Was there a, like, Patreon stream or something? I'm not entirely sure. I heard rumors. I heard some rumors. Yes, sir. Yep. Mm-hmm. Rumors aplenty. Rumors aplenty. I will say no more. Only because, oh, there was a late night Carnage stream. I see. Yes. Right, I can't say any more. I'm not sure about what I can and cannot say. But what I will say is Imp and Skiz are awesome. That is all. That is all I can say about that. Wishbones, 007 Prime sub to the face. Thank you, Wishbones. Welcome, welcome. And Freezer Man, thank you, my dear friend, for the 2 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thanks, Rabes, also for the 14 months. Always great to see you in stream. I hope you're well. McNeom says, hello, why are we spawn-proofing the nether? We are spawn-proofing the nether. Shall we catch everybody up as to what's going on out here? So I'm currently working on a wither skeleton farm. Our invisibility is still good because I got the beacon permit for Season 10. So I'm going to be selling beacons. So I wanted to create a wither skeleton farm that is going to make an absolute ton of wither skeleton skulls so that I don't have to spend countless hours farming wither skeletons. So this farm's going to probably take 20 or 30 hours to complete. But once it's done, this thing will make more skulls than we will ever need in a season of Hermitcraft, and that will get our beacon shop going real fast. Oh no, Green was slain by Cleo? What's happening out there in the real world? Things are going crazy. So that's what we're doing. We are making this this thing function. Shall we have a look at the statistics? for buttons placed. I know you guys like seeing this. Times used. Buttons are quickly approaching the #1 placed thing. 23,900 buttons have been placed over the course of the last few days. Also, I had to make these buttons, right? So I've also spent quite a number of hours chopping down spruce trees. So this is what I've been doing for the last few days, everybody. Making this farm, and this skeleton is very annoying. Yep. Okay. Oh, we hit the pigment. Nice! Oh, you love to see it. You really do. Anyway, that's what we've got to do, friends. Yeah, we're coming up into the crimson biome of this section. That's why this is going like this. Oh, this is horrible. Can we maybe do this bit later at another point? Let's go to a safer bit, guys. This bit is horrible. Hold on. There's a gentler bit down here that we need to do. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of chilled land down here that we can button up. Let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. Well, I hope you guys are having a great weekend wherever you are on the planet of the Earth. I'm doing very well, thank you everybody who's been asking. It was a very great weekend. Had a really awesome day yesterday. Feeling good, feeling positive. Enjoying making videos and whatnot. In fact, finished editing episode 10 this morning. I was going to put it out today, but I think we'll put it out tomorrow. You know, today is a busy day for Hermitcraft on YouTube in general. You got the Hermitcraft recap that comes out and a whole bunch of other videos. So we'll put this out tomorrow. I just really wanted to stream today, so here we are. Right. Our juice is running out. Night vision. Invisibility. Fire resist. So we are pretty much indestructible down here. And if you ever find yourself having to button up the nether like this, I would highly recommend brewing these exact 3 potions. You don't actually need any other potions but these. And it'll make your life so much easier. Hey, Fallen Wolf, thank you for the 9-month Twitch baby. Isn't he beautiful? Look at his eyes. Oh, he's gorgeous. I can't do F5 anymore. I'm invisible. This is so stupid. It's so stupid. I press F5 and you guys just see nothing. I missed a button. I'm probably going to miss quite a few buttons, everybody. I think at some point we'll have to do a thorough check of the entire... Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, things are kicking off over here. Who's upset? Is it a skeleton? I thought that was a melee hit. No, it was a stupid skeleton. Okay. Everything's fine. We're good. Yeah, we got to buttons the buttons. It's buttons day today, guys. Button day. You know, like leg day at the gym. This is button day. I mean, my fingers are actually starting to hurt. I'm not going to lie. My forefinger, is that the one? No, the other one, the middle finger. What's the middle finger called? The middle finger. After 21,000 buttons is starting to feel a little bit strained. I'm not gonna... I cannot lie to you, but I think that's mostly because I'm old. Remember to stretch when buttoning in the nether. Yes, 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 yes. By the way, thank you so very much, Leslie. I got an arrow in my butt. Look at that. It's literally... It's in my buttock. You can't tell, but I can feel it. Hey, Leslie, thank you very much for the 1,000 bidders. Ren, I'm getting ready for church now, but I hope you have a lovely, death-free stream. Thank you, Leslie, for your continued generosity on my stream, and I hope you have a wonderful time at church. You're going to sing... do you go to a hymn-singing church? That was one of the things I loved most about going to church, was singing the hymns. Although, I think, like, hymn-singing in America is a little bit different to hymn-singing in... British-based countries, because church hymns in British-based countries are a lot more traditional, and I think American churches are a bit more modern with the singage. Am I right? I don't know. I might just be talking absolute nonsense. Maybe the Christians in chat can inform me. But yes, I went to a boarding school that was very church orientated. I think we went to church five days a week. And we would always sing hymns. And I used to love singing the hymns. They were so cool. Loved singing the hymns. And I would sing them with gusto, you know. I'd give those hymns a good bash. Depends on the church. Okay, of course, yeah. I mean, wow, I'm so ignorant, right? I mean, what a terribly ignorant statement to make. Of course, it depends on the church, it depends on the country, it depends on the culture, it depends on the language. I mean, come on, Ren. Come on, bud. Oh, man. Proud Looney. Another 1,000 biddies to the face. Hey, Ren, watching you and Doc at the same time. I don't know anything about Christianity as I'm Jewish, so unfortunately I can't help there. Thank you, Proud. Yeah, Doc is also streaming right now, guys. So if you want to pop over and say hello and go watch him instead, please don't feel bad. Go and support my good friend Dr. M77. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend was Jewish, by the way. Proud Lenny. Just a little side story. And when I say girlfriend, I mean, you know, when I was a child. My childhood girlfriend, from the ages of 6 to 11, I suppose. And then I moved to a different city, so I never saw her again. But I have a feeling that if I had stayed in that city, I probably would have ended up marrying her in the end of the day. Well, the romantic in me likes to think this. But I remember going to her. I'm gonna get this wrong. Is it bat mitzvah for the girls? Am I right? Oh, I think I got it wrong. I think it's bar mitzvah for the boys and bat mitzvah for the girls. Correct? Did I get it right? Uh-oh. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I think I messed it up. It's bat mitzvah. Yes, I got it right. Nice. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, no, I went to her bat mitzvah, and she was so beautiful. She looked like an angel. I'll never forget that day. I think this was the first time as a very young man that I recognized female beauty in a very mature way. You know, I was just like, wow, this is the most beautiful creature that I've ever seen. But yes, I used to spend quite a bit of time at her house because her parents and my parents were best friends, and we used to go over there for dinner and so on. And I remember doing the prayers before meals and all that stuff, all that really cool stuff. It was very interesting. Oh no, have I offended the beautiful ladies in chat with the word creature? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But yes. Yes, I also had a Jewish friend when I was 13, and I went to his bar mitzvah. And that was a slightly less angelic affair, shall we say. Him and I were very good friends, but we were quite naughty, you know. We were quite naughty kids. And at his bar mitzvah, after all the ceremonies and, you know, going to the synagogue and all of that stuff, all of the adults were, shall we say, enjoying the afternoon, you know, celebrating the coming of age of my friend. And what we were doing was when this bar mitzvah went on into the night, and as things started to get a bit darker at my friend's house, adults were leaving their their beverages around the place. Do you know what I mean? And my friend and I were, shall we say, sampling the beverages that were that were scattered about the tables. Yes, not my proudest moment. Oh, guys are so naughty, hey? So naughty. Did I miss a spot? Oh, no, it's all of this spot here too, right? Oh, no, guys. We need to do this in a more systematic way, I think. We're going to miss loads. Am I still invisible? Whoopsie. Exactly, Nuno. We didn't want them to go to waste. We were just being good humans. Yo, Foxology, thank you very much for the biddy. So good to see you, Foxy. How you doing? I'm glad you went live today. You make for the best background companion while working. Thank you, Foxy. And always great to see you, of course. Oh, jeez. Being invisible, I don't ever know when I'm not in F5 anymore. I missed a spot. Hold on. Oh, up here. Yep. Gonna miss many spots. Yeah, you know, this girlfriend of mine when I was very young, guys. I tell you what, hey, I did pursue her for quite a few years of my teens, because we used to go to the same summer holiday place. So basically, we lived in a city called Bloemfontein in South Africa, and then I moved to another city called Johannesburg. So we lost touch with each other in our teens. However, in December, we used to both go to the same holiday place, which was like a place on the coast in South Africa, on the east coast, like a beach holiday, right? A summer beach holiday. We didn't really live anywhere near each other, and our families didn't rarely talk that much, because I mean, wow, the story is like actually has got a lot it's a lot deeper than just, oh, I liked this Jewish girl when I was a child. So basically, her parents were my parents' best friends, and they used to do stuff together, like sailing together. They used to sail competitively together. And my biological father and my mum were competitive sailors. And unfortunately, when I was 6, my biological father was in a terrible boat accident and passed away when I was very young. And a few years later, my mum met my father, who is my father now, and we moved out of the city that we lived in. And so I think we kind of lost touch with these friends that we had because of all of that happened, right? But I think that when we used to go on summer holidays, I know that I remember going to visit them with my mum every now and then. But they had a house that was on a different beach to the house that we were. And I remember when I was, I don't know, maybe 14 or something like this. One day I was just walking along the beach, and I saw her and her family like on their beach, but from a very far distance. You know, I saw them and I recognized them. I hadn't seen them for a while, you know. I hadn't seen her since her bat mitzvah, basically. And when I saw her, you know, obviously I was just, I was already quite smitten anyway from the last time I had seen her. So when I saw her, my little heart just melted, you know. I was just like, oh my God. But I was so nervous that I couldn't go and talk to her. You know, I just didn't have the guts to go and talk to her. So every day I would go and set up like my towel on the beach. You know, you put your towel on the beach to do some sunbathing. I would set the towel up within like view distance of her. And every day I would move it a little bit closer, with the hope being that she would recognize me and be like, oh, hey, you know, how's it going? How you doing? You know, I just didn't have the courage to just go say hello. I don't know. It's really quite pathetic when you think about it now. Also quite stalkerish now that I think about it too. Definitely not normal behavior by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, one day, her dad came over and said hello. I think he'd spotted me and was probably getting quite tired of me just stalking them and, you know, moving a little bit closer every day. And he just came over and said, hey, do you want to come and have some hot dogs with us? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. and so that holiday we actually spent a few weeks hanging out together, which was really, really sweet. I remember that holiday like it was yesterday. It was one of my favorites. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get a kiss or a smooch, unfortunately. I mean, I tried my best, you know. I certainly tried, but no smooches. Just the closest that I got to a smooch was a hand holding session while we were walking on the beach one evening, and we went for a swim in a swimming pool, and we both went underwater, and we were sort of looking at each other underwater and laughing, you know, just doing kid stuff. And she came really, really close to me, like literally within like smooch distance. And I puckered up the lips and got ready for a good old smooch, but no smooch occurred, unfortunately. You hate to see it, really. Anyway, that was basically the last time that I saw her. I think her family sold the place that they were living there, or the holiday place that they would go to, and yeah, I didn't see her again after that holiday. So a little bit of a sad ending to this tale, but alas. alas. We all have that first love, right? If you think back to your own childhoods, you might recognize somebody that you were smitten with when you were a young person. Or you might be a young person now, and there might be somebody that, you know, you quite fancy. We've all been there. It's part of the human experience, and it is one of the best parts of the human experience, if not the best part of the human experience, I would say. Anyway, Ren, quiet yourself. You're talking absolute twaddle. This is the internet. You will get in trouble if you talk about these sorts of things. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's sip on some more juice. Huffpuff says, have I watched Dune Part 2 yet? Nope. I am waiting for it to hit the cinema in my town, and I will be going to watch it in the cinema as it should be watched. And I will be going by myself, and I do not want to be disturbed. No, I don't want to go with anybody. I want to go on my own with my popcorn and my Coke and my Maltesers, and I don't want anyone near me. I want a seat that's completely isolated, and I want to absorb Dune and the goodness of it all on my lonesome. Thank you very much. Cannot wait. That's what I can tell you. I cannot wait to go watch Dune. It's going to be sweet. Yep, alone cinema is the only way to do it, you know? It's interesting. Like, when the first time I went to the cinema alone, I felt so self-conscious, you know? I was like, man, I am such a loser. You know, I'm at the cinema on my own. I look around and there's like couples, you know, holding hands in the seats and mates that have gone together. But after doing it quite a few times, I'm now at the point where I don't want to go with anybody. Is that bad? Is that bad? It might be. No, but quite frankly, I love my friends and my family, but I just the cinema for me is an artistic experience. I want to go and experience a piece of art that has been created by a huge team of artists, and I don't want to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about your feelings about the movie. I want to be completely absorbed into what other human beings have created in the cinematic experience. We can talk about it afterwards. We can go to the cinema together, but you sit on the other side of the cinema and I'll sit on this side of the cinema. I don't want to sit next to you, you know? I don't want to have to think about you while I'm trying to absorb the movie. Oh, man. Wow, it sounds so bad when I actually vocalize it. I'm a really nice person, by the way, guys. I really am. I mean, look, if we're going on a date, if it's a cinema date, then this is different. Because then it's not about cinema, right? Then it's about the date. And it doesn't matter how good the movie is. If I'm taking you on a date to the cinema, I'm just thinking about you. I'm not thinking about the movie. So cinema date's different. But like, if we're going to the cinema for the artistic experience, no thank you. I will go on my own, thanks. I don't want to hear you chewing your popcorn, slurping on your Coke, you know, shuffling around on your chair because you're uncomfortable, breaking my concentration. No, no. Oh, man. Sounds so bad, hey? Quacks Snow says, hello, Ren, first-time chatter. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much. And yes, please do make yourself known in the chat, my friends. This is a very friendly stream. We don't tolerate any nonsense in the stream. We have a fantastic mod team that deals with all the shenanigans that Twitch has to offer. And please do not feel scared or afraid to have a voice in my stream. In fact, I welcome it. I always love seeing people chatting in my streams. It's awesome. Do you want to tell us, do you want us to tell you when you miss a button, Ren? To be honest, I'm going to miss quite a few buttons because I'm reading chat at the same time, guys. So I am just a single human being, and I am, you know, doing my best to stream and play Minecraft and place buttons and not die and read chat and entertain you all. I'm trying to do a lot of things at the same time, so I will miss button placements. We shall, once it's all done, we will go on a thorough review of the entire area. It also doesn't have to be like every single square covered, you know? The more the better, of course, for efficiency, but it doesn't have to be insane where every single spawn space is located. I don't need to generate 10,000 skulls an hour, you know? We only need to make, you know, so many beacons for the whole year. We don't need to make infinite beacons. We are placing buttons. Yes, indeed. We are spawn-proofing a fancy new wither skeleton farm that I have installed over here. And it's actually working super well. No, the golem died. How did that happen? Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Okay. This is not good. There might be something wrong with the design. How did the golem die? No, I thought I'd solved this problem. Magma cube? Guys, how did this golem die? Do we need to add slabs above here to stop magma cubes jumping up here? There's supposed to be a golem in here. So the golem is on a chest, putting it 1 pixel down, and that should mean that skeletons can't kill it. Yeah, Summer. We will use wither roses for this farm, but to get wither roses, you have to kill mobs with the wither. You know, 1 step at a time. It's only week 5 of the server, so. Magma cubes can get it. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, but where did... Oh, here. This... Oh, I see there. Look, we're missing walls here, right? The magma cube can spawn in here, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, that's my fault. I actually removed those walls to try and give the wither skeletons a better pathing, but it looks like removing those walls has been bad. That has resulted in the death of the wither. Of the golem. Yeah, blazes will spawn in here, as will piglins, or zombified pigmen anyway, until we add wither roses to all of this surface. We don't have wither roses because to farm wither roses is quite difficult. We don't have that infrastructure yet, but for now we're going to farm all of the different mobs, the skeletons, the blazes, and the zombified pigmen. Okay, so that should stop the magma cube spawning in there now. But we will need to regrow the golem, which is very annoying. I've had to do this a number of times already. I'm annoyed because I thought I'd finally found the configuration that would work, but apparently not. This is not the farm right by spawn. No, this is about 1800 in the in the nether. 1800 from spawn. Right, our potions are running out. Let's sip on some more juice. Okay, so we've got to respawn the golem. Luckily, it's not too much of a mission. We've got to regrow him like this. However, the golem will not spawn if its body parts are connected to things. So we have to disconnect these walls. Also disconnect these walls here. I've done this a number of times already, guys. As you can probably tell. Alright, golem is back. Now we've got to replace those walls. Whoops. Which can be a pain also, because the golem needs to move. Would you please move, dear friend? You need to go that away, please. That away, please. Thank you. That away, please. Okay, hold on. Yep, it's a pain in the butt, guys. It is. It really is. Okay, we'll push him this way. That should be able to put it there. Push him back that way, and that puts him there. Okay, there we go. Got to get rid of these, though. And then we got to remember to replace these ones. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. Yep, this is for the beacon shop. We are trying to get the beacon shop up and running ASAP. However, I thought I could just make some beacons manually, you know? I thought I would just do it this way, but the problem is, like, the demand for beacons is extremely high. Everybody wants at least one beacon, right? So if each hermit wants one beacon, that's 27 beacons. To, like, manually farm that amount of wither skeleton skulls, that's 27 times 3, right? That's like a stack of wither skeleton skulls. It would probably take me the same amount of time to farm that manually than to make this farm. So here we are making the farm, and it might take a little bit longer to get up and running, but the hermits can chill and wait a few days. But yeah, we're going to have a bunch of beacons hitting the market real soon. It's going to be great. All right, buttons. Back to buttonations. Back to buttonating, everybody. Let's do this thing. Where were we? We were doing something over here. Was it this little thing? Yeah, we were doing this little thing, weren't we? All right, back to this thing. Nope, we haven't even built the shop yet. Nope, 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 nope. Farm first, shop second. You know? These things take time. I mean, we're at the beginning of the season, you know? We don't have access to, like, infinite building materials yet. Because we don't have a shopping district. So things are taking a little bit longer to do on the shopping district side of things. But I think that's cool, you know? It's really easy to forget in the Hermitcraft world that we've only just finished our first month of the season. You know, it's sometimes easy to be overwhelmed by the rush of it all. And, you know, to think to yourself, oh my god, I've got to do all the things, I've got to have every single farm already made, etc. This just leads to a bunch of stress, if you ask me. Lots of market stalls going up. That is true. There's a bunch of market stalls, which is great. The problem is, I don't have any diamonds. And, you know, I don't want to spend too much time diamond mining, because every hour I spend mining diamonds, I could be building my beacon farm, right? So I want to generate diamonds from my beacon farm so that I can spend the diamonds at the market stalls. It's a chicken and egg situation. Hello, Alex the Boss. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. By the way, Meridian Forest, 74-month OG resub. Hope everyone's day is going well. You too, Meridian. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you. Oh, guys, the sun outside is absolutely beautiful right now. Wow. It is shining straight into my office, and it is a beautiful day outside. I think we're going to be coming up to our first ad break of the stream, everybody. Time for us to go get a beverage and go outside. I would like to go for a walk around my garden real quick in a second. All right, fella, you and me. Let's go. And we will take a quick ad break and pay some of the bills and go get a fresh cup of tea. Grab a cookie is 100% encouraged. If you got a cookie, grab a freaking cookie. That is for sure. Grab a piece of cake, anything tasty. Grab it. Tell you what, we will go for our pay the bills break in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Clayton, you're going to get a bagel sandwich? Man, that sounds good. I love me some bagel sandwiches. I'd never had a bagel before until I went to New York, and then I learned what a bagel was, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, bagels are awesome. Froggy, Mama, you had waffles this morning? Oh my... Waffles are legit my favorite breakfast, but don't tell my mum. I don't think she'll ever forgive me for such an unhealthy breakfast. But when I say waffle, are we talking about the same thing, right? We're talking about the crispy pancake that's got like a grid pattern in it because it's, you know, it's crispified in a waffle maker. Then, and it's round, right, like a pizza. Then what you plonk on top of it is 2 scoops of ice cream, right? And at least like 200 mils of maple syrup all over that bad boy. And if you're feeling frisky, a couple banana slices. Is this what we're talking about, right? Yep. That is a waffle. I mean, maple syrup is just if you fancy, you know. You could also just put syrup on it, you know. Just straight up corn syrup, baby. Let's go. Never had ice cream on waffles? Oh. Let me tell you, it is a game changer. Because the waffle is like hot and crunchy. And the ice cream is cold. And smooth. And it is just a joy for the mouth. It is an absolute joy for the mouth. It's got to be vanilla ice cream. Because if you start to mess around with like other flavors, you start to lose the amazing flavor of the waffle. Because the waffle tastes amazing, right? Look, I might entertain chocolate ice cream, but no fancy flavors. Don't get me wrong. Strawberry ice cream is my favorite ice cream. But on a waffle, it's vanilla. Vanilla only. Oh, you put whipped cream on a waffle? That's, I mean, also, let's go. Whipped cream on a waffle is amazing. Because whipped cream is like sweet, right? And you want that extra kick of sweetness in the waffle, you know? Because the waffle is like, it is sweet, but it's a little bit savory and salty, you know? So you want that extra kick of sugar to take it to the next freaking level. All right. Let's get back into the safety of our safe hole over here. My dear friends, it is time to pay the bills. We're going to take a quick ad break, and I need to go and refresh myself a fresh cup of tea. And if you are late to the stream, friends, we are going to be doing a different thing with our advertising on this channel. I am not going to allow Twitch to run ads on my channel anymore and interrupt the stream for you guys. So instead, once an hour, we're going to run 3 minutes of ads, and we're going to all get up out of our chairs, go for a walk around, go get a drink, go get a waffle or something to chomp on. And that way, Rendiggity Dog can pay the bills from the advertising, and you guys also don't get interrupted for the stream. So I hope that's okay with you guys. And yeah, it's time to pay the bills a bit and get a cup of tea. So let's do this thing. This is the first time I've ever done this. I hope it works. Wait a minute. Why is that? There it is. Okay, awesome. Here we go. We will see you guys in... Shall I put the clock up also? We'll see you in less than 5 minutes. Even though the clock says 5 minutes, we will see you in approximately 3 minutes. All right, we're back. We're back from the pay the bills break. How was that for everybody? I hope that wasn't too painful. Hope you all got a chance to walk around. Maybe go get a beverage. And in your heart, you know that while you're going to get a beverage, rent diggity dog's paying rent. That feels pretty good, right? Oh, the garden is looking so nice. A little bit wet, though. Got the bottom of my pajamas wet, unfortunately. I'm in my pajamas, of course. It's Sunday. Another JT, my good friend. How you doing? 81 months for the JT. Still digging the Ren Dog content after all this time. Can't believe it, JT. Appreciate you greatly, sir. Always a joy to see you. The stream's not the same without you, my friend. Hey, Kristen, thank you for the 3 months in a row, too. And Z-Count with the 3 months also. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. By the way, not exactly hip. Thank you so much for that generous tip 10 minutes ago. Thank you for all the wholesome content. Love watching your videos and streams. Thank you very much. Not exactly hip. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Right, where are we, everybody? Is everybody back from the ads? You didn't get any ads. Okay, that's fine. You're not... like, ads will only be served to you if you're in regions that are currently getting advertising, you know? Who knows? It's a complicated system. All I know is, I think it's better to do it this way. Are we in agreement? Like, I need to run ads on this channel so that I can supplement some of my bills with the ad revenue from Twitch. If we ever get to the point on YouTube where I'm doing really well, I will just turn all ads off, right? Like, I only ever run advertising when I need to. And at the moment, our YouTube channel it's starting to pick up, which is great, but we still need to make sure that we can actually pay the rent every month, you know? So I think this is a better way to do the advertising on Twitch. Instead of just letting the Twitch ads interrupt your experience, let's just do it on the hour, where we all know, okay, now's the time. Now it's pay the bills time. Boom, done. It's only 3 minutes. It's nothing. Sweet. Right, let's get back to buttoning, everybody. We still have a lot of buttoning to do. JT, if you've just joined us, I am delighted to show you some excellent progress that I've been making out here this week. Doing some actual redstone things, which is always exciting. I would love to say that this is a Renstone contraption. However, it is a design by a YouTuber called Many Tings that I have been trying out, and it's not like the fanciest, most insane with a skeleton farm, but it's a nice, simple one that was easy enough to make and easy enough to make a video out of. I did need to adjust it a little bit, though. There were some things that weren't functioning correctly. Like the golem could get shot by skeletons with bows, for example. And I needed to drop the golem down by a pixel with a chest to stop that happening. And there were a few other adjustments that needed to be made. But all in all, it's been working pretty good. And so far, I mean, it obviously depends on mob cap and stuff too. Ooh, there's a little blazy in here. So far, we've got 2 heads here and 1 here. So we've got 1 beacon so far out of this thing, which is pretty good, I would say, considering we still need to button up this entire area. I can give you guys a brief overview of the buttoning that I've done. Been making some good progress. Just been doing it in the evenings, in the mornings, just coming out here and buttoning up as much as possible. If we turn on Mini HUD, hold on, I think we have to do this. Mini HUD will show us where the 128 by 128 radius is, so we've got to button up pretty much every spawnable block within this bubble, basically. It's gonna take a while, but I don't know. It's kind of a relaxing and rewarding task, you know. If we can get this done, it's going to feel so good when the farm is really firing on all cylinders. It's going to be awesome. So let's get back to it, everybody. Let's get back to it, shall we? By the way, we were talking about waffles before the break. Now I really want a waffle. I really, really want a waffle. But I thought we would perhaps talk about something while we're in the food department. Let's continue talking about foodage, shall we? Question. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I will start, because I'm asking the question, of course. So, in South Africa, there is a giant worm called a Mopani worm. And they propagate by the millions. But they're pretty big. They're probably twice the length of your finger. And like quite fat, you know? But they are prepared as food in South Africa. They're sort of dried out and eaten in this way. And I've eaten this thing, and I'm not going to lie, it was pretty good. I have also eaten a flying ant that was dried. Tasted like peanut butter. It was actually quite good. But they do have like an insecty twang to them. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe this. Have you ever, like, by mistake, tasted a mosquito? That's probably the closest that I can describe it. You know, if you, like, swat a mosquito and then, I don't know, somehow you taste its corpse or something. Has this ever happened? There's a definite, like, insect... insects have, like, a flavor to them. They definitely have an insect flavor. But yeah, they weren't too bad. I think that's probably the weirdest thing that I've ever eaten. People are saying fried alligator, octopus, squirrel, fermented and pickled fish. I've not tried this yet, but I would love to try this. Squirrel, snake, rabbit, and bear. Is a mosquito big enough to be tasted? By mistake, yes. Fermented shark. Oh, is that a Norwegian thing? The fermented shark thing? Muskrat? Dirt? Pigeon? Pigeon's not that weird, right? Drinking hot sauce? That's pretty weird. Oh my god! Yeah, it's a pretty weird question, right? Like, when you actually start to think about it, you're like, what is the weirdest thing that I've actually eaten? Because, you know, you've eaten a lot in your life. But I think generally what happens is that... I did miss a spot. There we go. And, I don't know. Let me know if you guys can relate to this. I think generally as people, as we grow older, I think this starts to happen in your 20s. From the age of, like, 23 and up. You basically develop... a set of recipes that you cook for the rest of your life. Do you guys know what I mean? Unless you're, like, very passionate about food and cooking is like a hobby of yours, I think what ends up happening is you end up with, say, 10 to 15 recipes that you know and you do really well. And this is just what you eat for the rest of your life. I am definitely guilty about this. I'm definitely guilty of this, for sure. I have, like... For the last few years, I have just eaten the same things. Like, when I was a vegetarian for 5 years. I had maybe 10 meals that I just rotated. Ramen was one of them, in fact. I learned how to make a really, really good ramen. It was awesome. But yeah, I think it's because, like, you perfect these recipes, you know? And, you cook them in exactly the way that you want them to, so it's food that you love. And why make anything else, right? Like, why experiment with other things when you can make your favorite meals over and over again? Why did I stop being a vegetarian? I was... You know, the honest truth is that I was struggling to be a good vegetarian. I wasn't disciplined enough to make sure that I was getting the correct amount of nutrition. And I started to become quite weak and tired and fatigued a lot of the time. Not because of a vegetarian diet, but because I was not doing it properly. Yeah, missing bacon was rough. It was rough. But there's a lot of really great meat substitutes that are available these days. Even to this day, I will eat meat substitutes too. In Germany, a lot of people love eating liver. I love liver. It's amazing, and it's incredibly good for you too. Extremely nutritious. Right, we did that little island, right? Oh no, there's still a little bit more to do here. Hold on. Still a bit more to do over here. How do we get back to food, by the way? Is false symmetry in chat right now? Is that why we're onto food? I remember the first time that I met False in IRL. Well, it was the second time that I met False in IRL, but she didn't... Oh, God. Okay. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Oh, okay. This is bad. Whew. Wow, when that invisibility potion wears off, things get crazy. Damn. Wow. Okay. Right, we're back to the peaceful grind. My lord. Have I tried Boca burgers? I don't know what this is, but it sounds great. Anyway, yeah, so the first time I met False was before I was on Hermitcraft. And I was not a friend of False, I was a fanboy of False. And she went to a convention in London. I think it was like I don't think it was a Minecraft convention, it was like Gamescom or something like this. And she was there, and there were a whole bunch of fans. Like, she was signing autographs for a bunch of fans, and I was just too nervous to go and say, to go and say hello. So I just stood in the line and got an autograph, but I didn't say hello or anything. She doesn't remember this, of course. You hate to see it. As if she would remember one of the thousands of people that would go and say hello to her at a convention. You would think she would remember this handsome face, though, Outrageous. Anyway, second time I met her, we randomly met up in London because we were both there on a weekend, on a Sunday or something. And we went and had some food together, and we're just hanging out. I think we just spoke about food for the whole time. And I'm pretty sure whenever I clock into a False Symmetry stream, we're talking about food. That's why Falsey streams are the best. If you've never been in a False Symmetry stream, I highly recommend. It is a good time. You end up leaving the stream very hungry, though. All right, there's a bunch of... We can swim, right? Fire resist? Whew, okay, we can swim in the lava. That was almost mildly embarrassing. We need to button up these two because the babies can spawn on these single things. Boop. Your first False stream, you were talking about the name of bike racks? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Boop. Boop. Okay, I think this is all done now, right? Let's start working on this little back section here. Let's just do a quick sweep of the area. Oh, we got to get rid of this. These little floating things. How annoying. Okay, hold on. Let's just break them, right? Let's break this one. And now that one. Cool. Okay. Let's button up this little island area here. And for some reason, the buttons all have to face the same way. I've got, some OCD issues when it comes to things like this. The buttons must all face this way. In fact, I spent some time a couple nights ago breaking like 200 buttons because they were facing the wrong way. It wasn't a good time, but you know how it is. You Minecrafters out there, you know how it is. The dang floaters. Exactly. Yep, we are currently spawn-proofing in the nether area. If you've just joined us, we have a wither skeleton farm over there. And we are trying to spawn-proof it within the 128 by 128 circular radius to maximize wither skeleton spawns so that we can start making a bunch of beacons for the server. We have the beacon permit. And the hermits are hungry for beacons. We've got to get them their beacons. Skellington, please would you remove yourself from this mortal coil? I thank you. Beep, 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 beep. We got to do as much as possible. We will probably miss a whole bunch of spots. But we don't need this to be a gazillion% perfect. Just mildly perfect. It's fine. Just like me. I'm mildly perfect. Yeah, so what this is, the way that Minecraft works is that mobs will spawn around you on available spawn locations, which is blocks like this, within a 128 vertical, 128 horizontal radius, circular radius around the player. So while we are AFKing at the farm, we are waiting at the kill chamber, and I have set this sphere, the center of the sphere, to be the kill chamber. So when we are chilling there, we don't want any mobs to be spawning within the sphere. And the only way we can do that is by placing a button on every available spawn space within the sphere. This is how one makes OP farms in Minecraft. It is a lot of work. But at the same time, it's like very satisfying. It reminds me a little bit of like Lego Technics or Meccano. Do any of you people know Meccano? I'm sure some of you fine British folk will know about Meccano. But you know, it's a very tedious and complicated engineering task that takes a really long time to do. But when it works and your farm kicks in, it's just an incredibly satisfying thing. It's impossible to describe the satisfaction of it. Yeah, Meccano's the best, right? That was like my favorite toy as a kid. I loved it. Meccano is basically, for those of you who don't know, it's basically Lego made out of metal. So instead of blocks, they're like strips of metal with holes in them, and then you connect the strips together with nuts and bolts, basically. And you can make like vehicles and cranes, and I believe the Meccano sets also came with a small electrical engine, so you could electrify stuff too, which is really cool. Hey, Xeon GW, brand new subscriber. Thank you very much, my friend. Always love seeing the new subs coming in. And speaking of the awesomeness, Saturn is here with the 28 months. Hot diggity dog. Hey, Saturn. I hope you're doing well. Right. How we're looking on the button front. Looks like we're going to have to go for a button reload in a second. Have we missed anything here? I think we're good. We missed one over there, didn't we? Oh, that's very annoying. Okay. Oh, and one here too. Okay, here and here. Cool. Now, here's a question. Did any of you play with Capsella? By the way, Jenselise, thank you so much. I completely missed that. Thank you very much, Jenselise, for your tier 1 brand new subscription. Really love seeing the new subscribers coming into the channel. Thank you, and welcome. We've run out of juice. Invisibility first. It's okay. Thank you, Jensi. Concentrating on the buttons, you know. It's hard work. All right. Juice has been reapplied. Shall we quickly check in if there's any skellies down here? Let's have a look. Unfortunately, the farm isn't optimized yet to spawn like a really large amount of skeletons. Not yet. It'll get there, but it's not quite there yet. We probably have another 20,000 buttons to place and it will get there. But now that we've moved away from... So while we were over there, we were spawning mobs behind the spawning sphere, right? But now that we've come close to the center of the farm, you just saw some wither skeletons spawning there. Now there's way less spawn spots available in this sphere because the center of the sphere is down here in the hole. And so we should actually start to see some consistent Wither Skelly spawns. But there's quite a few hermits online though, so I don't know if we will get consistent spawns. But if we stayed here, Wither Skeletons would definitely spawn. But the problem, and the reason why we are buttoning up the whole area is that over time, what happens is mobs spawn outside of the buttons. You see, look how many mobs have spawned here. All of these could have been Wither Skeletons, right? All of these could have been Wither Skeletons. There's a Wither Skeleton because they spawned over here. And what happens is some of these mobs will spawn with items and things that don't make them despawn. And eventually, over time, your mob cap gets taken up by mobs that don't despawn. And your chamber spawns nothing. So, unfortunately, as painful as it is, if you want to make a Wither Skeleton farm that is really powerful, and that can generate, 500 Wither Skeleton skulls an hour or whatever, you do have to do this sort of thing. Probably could have found a fortress that was over lava so that was less buttons to place, but this is like a pretty good fortress because it's in a soul sand valley, so the spawn rates for skeletons is higher. And on top of that, it's like a very small fortress, which is also nice. It's really tiny. It's a teensy little fortress, which means that it didn't take too long to button it up. Also, this is a great fortress because there is a blaze farm here too. Check it out. Here's a blaze spawner, and there's another blaze spawner over here. Oh, actually, while we're here, I do need to stop some spawning. These two blaze spawners are within 16 blocks of a spawn spot over here, so we can make a double blaze spawn around here too, which is obviously awesome. But look at this. There are spots here. Uh-oh. You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. We also took the walk of shame. We have to take the walk of shame all the way back to spawn. Yep. Whoopsie. Hey, K-Fred, thank you very much for the Prime sub. And the Cheeser Man, brand new subscription also. Guys, thank you so much. Keeping us well above that 1,800 subscriber mark this very fine afternoon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. In Minecraft, you're not entirely invisible. If you are holding a block and you go within 2 blocks of a hostile mob when you're invisible, they will see you. So I was holding a button there, and we went within 2 blocks of the blaze, and the blaze did spot us, which is unfortunate. You do hate to see it. Yep, a respawn anchor would be good. That is true. Don't have the crying obsidian, though, for such a thing. How much gold have I got? Got 52 ingots of gold. One more elytra left to get back to our corpse. I mean, it might be worth making a respawn anchor, We would have to trade all of our gold with a trade of piglin or whatever it is, though. Also, I definitely don't have any arrows. Let's just check the ender chest real quick. Oh, there's more elytra in here, but no rockets, unfortunately. Let's get some food, though. Azima says, Cheap Man's respawn anchor is nether portal plus bed. You know what? Azuma is a smart Minecrafter. That is very true. That is very, very true. Big shout out to X, who's currently chilling with us watching the stream, everybody. Send X a little bit of love, shall we? Okay. Well, we don't have obsidian either. I guess we can get obsidian from the bartering, too. We don't have any rockets either. We're going to have to borrow some from Iskall, I think. And by borrow, I mean... by borrow, I mean purchase. Hold on, let's get some diamonds. Do you have any diamonds in the hut? Let's just check. No diamonds in here. Okay. I think we got diamonds in the storage unit, though. All right. Well, that was an unfortunate turn of events, eh? Unfortunate. We got some diamonds in here. Okay, let's give Iskal like 5 diamonds for a stack of rockets. I think that's a good deal. What's the going price for a stack of rockets usually? 1 diamond for a stack of rockets? Something like this? Bear, the door's super cool, isn't it? It's so awesome. I love it. Yeah, he's got the quality. He's Iskal's AFKing down there at the moment. Let's see. Can we find some rockets in this chest monster? My God. There are so many shulkers around here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Wow, okay, there's some rockets. This looks like an important chest to him, though. We need to find rockets that he's forgotten about, right? Not rockets that he's using, because that'll just be annoying. Let's see. Are there any rockets down here that he's not using? I think all the rockets have been consumed. In the red brick building. Wait, what? Oh, yes, of course. Of course. The red brick building, of course. Duh. Yeah, it's in here, of course. Oh, there's a bunch of gunpowder in here. I see. I see. All right. Oh, but these are full, though. This is like full gunpowder. Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to yoink the gunpowder. That's full. I need rockets, though. How are we gonna... We're not gonna... Well, we can get back. It'll just take forever. Gunpowder and sugarcane in the chest. Okay, he's down there. Hold on. Go next to his body. He's completely muted, though, so... If he's at his computer, he'll hear the Minecraft noises. Hello, Iska. Oh, I think it's turned off, though, right? Nope, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, it's got to be connected to some sort of fancy collection system now. Yeah, look at this. There's fancy collection systems happening now. Super fancy. What happens down here? Oh, there's so much here. We could stand at the water stream and collect it. That's true. We could just chill here, right? Like, how many rockets do we actually need? Probably not that many, right? I hope our stuff doesn't despawn either. True. I do hope so. Okay, that was 2 gunpowder. 4 gunpowder. 8. 10. Okay, 10 gunpowder is going to be enough, I think. Thanks, Isco. Now we need some sugarcane. Yeah, Lee, nobody's out there. We're 1,800 blocks out there. Hey, Daniel Norway, brand new subscriber. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, wow, there's more here. Sheesh, there's a lot of stuff around here. Oh, he has a ton of gunpowder. I don't want to mess with his chests and stuff, though, right? He's got, like, loads of sugarcane and stuff. We don't want to mess with people's stuff too much. I think there's some available sugarcane in the area. We'll just go yoink some over there. There we go. There's some sugarcane growing. We don't need too many rockets. Exactly. It's been organized. It's called, you know, like when you organize stuff in Minecraft, you know what you put where. When somebody comes around and fiddles with your stuff, you know that something's been happening, you know? Iskal chillin'. There we go. That's more than enough rockets. We've got 30 rockets. Easy. Easy. All right. Back we go. Where's our little arrow? This away. Boop. Right. Back we go to buttoning. Yeah, leg spikes do sound very unpleasant. I have not experienced any leg spikes, Azuma. Not today, anyway. I've certainly felt some spikes in the legs before, but not today. Perry the portal is gone. No, Perry the portal has moved. Perry the portal has moved to in front of my base. He's done a shuffle. He's shuffled over to my base. So for those of you guys who don't know where this farm is, you will now see we are approximately 1,800 blocks away. We found our own little custom biome for this because I think Peeps already made it with a skeleton farm at the shared fortress that's very close to the world spawn nether portal. So I came and found my own. Don't want to mess with other people's farms, you know? We'll just make our own out here. And this is our wither skeleton farm. Right, where did we die? It was at the blaze area, wasn't it? Okay. How do we get in there without dying? I think we do this with a potion of fire resist. And probably some decent armor, right? Let's get some armor on. Let's get the full golden gear going. There we go. Let's also hustle so that we don't lose our stuff. Okay. Fire resist is on. Shields are for noobs, Azuma. Come on now. Says the man who just died because he wasn't wearing any armor. You hate to see it. Right, this gives us a chance to button this stuff up too. I think I did... Oh, I've got stuff down here also. Oh, there's so much that needs to be buttoned up here. Okay. Let's get this button. Oh, they're still spawning out here though. Got fire resist now, you noobs. You can't touch me. I guess they're still going to spawn in the air, right? These blazes can still spawn in the air. That's okay, though. They will only spawn when that thing is activated, so... Alright, we did it. In and out. Nailed it. Nailed it. Okay. Jeez, this inventory, though, is an absolute disaster. Okay, hold on. Dumpage time. Let's get rid of everything that we don't need. We're going naked again. Forgot to give Iskal diamonds. Whoops. I will diamond him the next time I see him. Don't you worry, folks. Okay. Ender pearls can go. We want to keep this. We want to keep the tools. Get rid of this. We want arrows for the bows. Okay, perfect. Now we can button up. We can potion up. Get back to placing buttons. A bit of a detour, everybody. That was a... I mean, I want to say it was a fun detour, but it wasn't. Let's be real. That was a painful detour, if I ever did see one. Paid a horrible price. A horrible, horrible price. Should we try and make a nether portal, though? I think Azuma's onto something here, because this is like the third time I've died now. And I will admit, it is quite annoying. It does cost me like a bunch of time. I'm trying to be more, you know, efficient and stuff. And dying and having to do the walk of shame. And coming back here every time is definitely not helping the situation. Let's go find some piglins to barter with, see if we can get crying obsidian. Or just obsidian. You know? I'll be happy with just obsidian also. Here we go. Here's a fella. Oh, wait. We need to put on golden armor then if we're going to do this. I'm happy to make a respawn anchor if we can get the crying obsidian for it. I guess we can go fly around the nether and find broken things. Don't have much elytra left, though. This is just an unbreaking elytra, so we can't venture too far. Is there a ruined portal nearby? Because that's probably the easiest and quickest source of obsidian / crying obsidian. Let's have a squiz. Let's also not get lost down here. That would not be ideal. No portals anywhere nearby. Here's a bunch of piglins, though. Excellent. Okay, this is perfect. Let's make him a little trade hole. Fellas, if you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind, please, into the hole you go. It's so greedy. Come on then. Come on then, you two. Go on. Perfect. Okay. Sweet. See what we get. Currently, just fire charges. Come on, chaps. Fire charges and nothing else. I mean, they give us some potions too, which is good. Some blackstone. Oh, there's a baby in there. The baby's bad, right? There we go. Now we're cutting the onions. Leather. That's 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6. Now we're cooking. 1 out of 6. No obsidian either. This is not going to work, is it? This is not going to work the way that we wanted to. New. So many iron ingots. Crying obsidian, please, idiots. Right, take all my gold. Oh, there's a bit of obsidian. So we got 1 bit of obsidian, 1 bit of crying obsidian. We got some ender pearls. We're not speedrunning. Oh, we got 4 crying obsidian. Wait a minute. This might be crazy enough to work, everybody. Did we get a record? Was that a record? No, it was a fire charge. Guys, this might actually work. We just need 2 more crying obsidian and this will actually work. We need 6 for the anchor, right? 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and then glowstone in the middle. Oh, dude. No. Don't go in the hole, please. They're busy. No, we got the stupid arrows. More nuggets. Bro, can you back off, please? This is none of your business. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Is that it? They're done? Oh, that is so unlucky. Dang. How do you make the regular obsidian cry, everybody? Wait, what? Ghast tier the obsidian? Is that a thing? Wow. I learn something new about this game every day. Okay. We can do that. I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's not. Okay. It should be, though. That's a really good idea. Speaking of which... Boom. Get wrecked. Legitimately, though, that's a really good idea. Like, that gives ghast tiers another reason to exist, you know? And a pretty good reason to exist. It's a really good idea. We need some of this anyway, if we're going to make a respawn anchor. Because we need 3 to make the anchor, I think. And then we need 1 for each time we respawn. Right? We need to load it up too. Yep, Ruin Portal is probably our best bet. But look at the Elytra right now. We kind of need the Elytra to place buttons. And I don't think I have any Phantom Membrane left. Also, all the hermits, there's not, a lot of people are playing without phantoms at the moment, so there's not a lot of membranes to go around. Who would have thought phantoms are actually useful? If you don't put mending on your Elytra, suddenly phantoms become a valuable mob. It's actually hilarious. I think mending is kind of bad for the game, if I'm honest. But maybe that's a controversial take. I kind of miss the days of, like, making a really powerful tool. And then you would have the tool for a while, and, you know, you and your tool would have good times. Oh, God. No, but you know what I mean? Like, you would build really cool structures with this thing. You'd get some great memories with it, and then it would run out of durability eventually, and eventually it would have to retire, you know, and you'd have to make a new one. Uh-oh. I looked at that Enderman. Yes, X. I only... It was one of those... I usually know what I'm saying when it comes to innuendos, but that was one of those moments where I said something without... And I realized what I had done afterwards, you know what I mean? That was a post-regret innuendo, I'm afraid. Right, any ruined portals? There's usually loads. This Elytra is worrying me though, guys. Seriously, we could be in big trouble if we go too far. We might just have to do the gold nugget route, right? Also have to get back. Not seeing any portals. Elytra being taxed to the maximum now. Yep. Okay. Let's make some gold ingots and see if we can get our last couple of crying obsidian from this pack of pigmen over here that we have procured. We do need more gold, though. Here's a patch. Dude, chill. You don't need so much gold, man. You have infinite gold in this nether. Do you mind? Can you please share a little bit? Thank you. Finton Can, thank you for the 3 months in a row, my friend. Whoopsie. And welcome back. Rendiggity Dog has been 3 months of my subscription. Era. Jeez, the time went fast. Started watching you during my finals era, and your streams in January truly got me through some tough times. Thank you very much for being such a wonderful person and bringing much theatrical serotonin to my days, Hardy Face. Thank you, Finton Can. That is a very, very kind message. And I hope things are going well with your studies and you're getting through everything with abundance and furious success. Right, let's get the Fortune 3 out. Why are we doing this again, by the way? I've forgotten. Like, what are we doing? Oh, we're making a respawn anchor. Okay. NJ Coffee Junkie. Hello, Ren. Happy Saturday. Wait, it's not Saturday. Is it Saturday? Wait, what day is it today? Wait a minute. Wait, have I lost a day? Have I lost a day? I think I might be in one of those situations where I've lost a day. Oh, it's Sunday. Okay. I've lost a day before. Have you guys lost a day before? I've lost a day before. Where you suddenly realize that it's not the day you thought it was. And it's quite a shock, really. It's a shock to the system, you know? Right, where did the Silk Touch pickaxe go? Oh, it's in the offhand. Fortune pickaxe here. Okay. This elytra durability is really, really starting to worry me now. I think there might be some gold closer by. Like over here, maybe? No. Ooh, that elytra though. Right, we need more gold. Here is the gold. And no gold fiends either, which is good. We're probably going to need quite a bit to be able to... I mean, we need 2 more crying obsidian. We could get super lucky. But we could also get super unlucky, you know? So. We only got 16 nuggets. I should have brought a crafting table with us. That was a little bit stupid. There's a bit of gold. There's a few bits of gold. We should probably sip on another bit of noob juice too while we're at it. Just in case things go horribly wrong. As they inevitably do on this channel. Also, where are we? Okay, let's not lose sight of our little piglin farm. We also need a crafting table, so let's just yoink one from here. Probably would have been quicker just to go back home. Right? Yeah. I'm regretting all of the decisions that we have made this afternoon. Let's fortune all of this up. You hate to see it, really. Yo, Lorix Pendra, 54-month resub. Howdy, Ren and chat. Hello to you. And Christian Ux, thank you for the 9 months too. In case I missed you earlier on. Right, let's make a few more nuggets, and hopefully this is going to be enough. We just need 2 crying obsidian to make a respawn anchor, because if you just joined us, we were buttoning up our wither skeleton farm and died. And we're trying to get a little bit more professional out here. Azuma suggested we make a respawn anchor. This is a good idea. And so shall it be. Right, where's our little pack of pigmen? I think they're over here somewhere, right? Over here yonder. There they are. Hello, pigmen! I come forth with more shiny bits. Oh, the little babies got... Oh, no, they all despawned. There's only one of them in there now. Okay, this baby's got to get out of here. Baby, you stay. No, okay. Everything went wrong. It all went horribly wrong. Okay, we need another batch of these people. These pig people. I had 4 of them in that hole, and now there's just 1 and a baby. Very sad. That elytra, though, is on the brink. On the very edge. Oh, there's so many mob spawns out here this afternoon. All zombie pigmen. Here we go. Here's a whole bunch of them again. Okay, let's get some gold out, because they like that. Little baby, though. Baby's super annoying. You know what? This baby's going in a hole. Get in a hole, dude. No. Oh! In the hole. Stay. Right. He stay. Alright, can you lot please get in this hole now? There's some gold. Thank you. Yep, come dude. Come on in. Come for the gold. Come on, bud. There's more. There we go. Come on, dude. Oh my god, they're so stupid. Alright, there we go. Good, we're cooking with gas now. Whoops. This has been a very painful experience, everybody. I cannot tell a lie. There's some more obsidian. We want obsidian of the crying variety, though. Not of the normal variety. Ooh, they threw a book at us. Nice, what is it? Soul Speed? Sure. I'll take that. Don't want any of that nonsense. I bet you we're not going to get any of it. We're not going to get Crying Obsidian for the rest of the day. It's going to happen. Daniel Norway, thank you for the biddies. And Saltiest Carrot, thank you for the biddies. And Finton, thank you for the biddies. Guys, thank you for kicking off the hype train. We need a bit of that hype train love to... Oh, there we go. We hit it. We hit it. 7 Crying Obsidian. That's the hype train, guys. Look what you did. This is all you. You guys did this. Thank you, everyone. Awesome. Do they still have gold? No, that's it, right? The rest of the stuff in there is just Garbaggio. We don't want any of that. Okay, so we have everything. And we got a Soul Speed 2 book out of all of this, this nonsense. All in all, not a bad little trade session. Hey, Jesse J. Good morning to you and welcome to the stream. The Altern is here with some biddies also. And Corvoy Day with the 18-month double Twitch baby resub. Thank you, my friend. 4 months of straight of rain sub. You love to see it. You do love to see it, my friend. Thank you. It's Your Goblin is here with a tier 1 sub also. Thank you very much, It's Your Goblin. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, if you've joined late, welcome to the stream. We're trying something a little bit different in today's stream. I have disabled all ads on my streams from now on. I no longer want your guys' streams to be interrupted by advertising. I've been noticing over the last few weeks that the advertising on my channel has been taking you guys out of very important moments during live streams, during conversations, and during really cool stuff that's been happening. And we just don't want this to happen anymore. So we've made a few changes to the way that we are serving advertising here on the channel. Speaking of which, the wonderful Doc M coming in hot with the, wow, insane number of viewers. Absolutely ridiculous. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the raid, Doc. Appreciate you, dude. I was hanging out in Doc's stream today also, just quietly lurking and chilling. And I gotta say, man, there is nothing like a Doc M77 stream. The vibes are so chill. The Doc stream is the ultimate chill vibes. And a big thank you for the raid, Doc. We are here chilling in what is slowly becoming a wither skeleton farm. I spent the last couple of days setting up the redstone bit, or the kill chamber anyway, or the spawning chamber. And now we are buttoning up the whole place, trying to maximize the spawns on this thing. Trying to make a farm that Doc M would be proud of. At the moment, it's not working. So nothing to see here. We still need to button up probably, I don't know, another 20,000 blocks. We've done, whoops. We have done, how many buttons have we done so far? We've done 26,000 buttons so far, but that's probably halfway through. That ghast is getting really close to the hole over here. We also died, so I am trying to make a respawn anchor so that we don't have to worry about dying too much. And we were just talking a little bit about advertising on the channel. So welcome. Welcome to the docs and welcome to everybody. And thank you very much for the raid, Doc. I appreciate you, brother. Right, let's load this thing up. And we'll set our spawn here, right? There we go. Done, everyone. We don't have to worry about dying as much anymore. Beautiful. So yes, over the last couple of weeks, I have definitely noticed a lot more... I'm invisible. You can't even see me now. I've noticed a lot more people getting a bunch of ads during my streams. And that's because Twitch recently changed the way that it serves ads on the platform. And basically what happens is if you're not a subscriber or if your Amazon cookies are not cleared, so if you haven't received any Amazon advertising during the day, if you come to my stream and you're not subscribed, you will get a bunch of ads at random times during a stream. And this is, of course, a very disruptive thing, right? Live streams are not exactly like YouTube videos. You know, YouTube video, you're happy to take a quick ad break to help the video producer pay the bills, you know? But on stream, you know, these moments are live. You guys are experiencing them live with us, and to be taken away from what's happening, say we're having a conversation or there's a really funny moment, and you're suddenly taken away from that moment from advertising. I can understand for you guys, it's kind of annoying, and it's definitely not a great viewer experience. However, for somebody like me that's a little bit of a smaller YouTuber and stuff, I do need the advertising on Twitch to help me pay the bills every month. So we're going to do something a little bit different from now on. We're going to be doing ad breaks set ad breaks on the hour. So every hour we're going to get up, go for a walk around, maybe go get a cup of tea somewhere, go for a stretch or something, and I'm just going to run a 3-minute ad break. And you guys can take those 3 minutes to go do what you want. You can go watch another stream, or you can just go get a cup of tea, whatever. But from now on, during my ad breaks on this channel, there will be nothing happening. So you will never miss a thing. And I think that's going to be a lot better. I think G says also the difference is G's watching also. Awesome. The difference is that a video will continue where it left off, but a stream, you miss the content. That's such a good point. Yes. So, a video, you go to advertising and maybe you'll miss out on, well, nothing because the video will pause. And then when the ad's over, you just go straight back into what you were watching. But of course, on stream, you miss out whatever was happening, and it might be like a really memorable moment on the server that only happened during that one moment. And to miss that kind of sucks. And it's not great for you guys, But at the same time, I hope you guys understand that for a smaller artist like me, I do need to pay the rent every month, so I do need the advertising. So I feel like this is like a pretty good compromise that we can do with each other. And once an hour, 3 minutes, we'll go for a walk. We'll call it pay the bills time. Pay the bills break, You don't even have to watch the ads. In fact, you can just like silence the ads and alt tab. You can jump to a different stream if you want. You can do whatever you want during those 3 minutes. But we will trial this over the next couple of weeks. And hopefully it won't mean a huge drop in the revenue from advertising for me. If the drop is too dramatic, then unfortunately I will have to reverse it. I'm also placing these buttons in the wrong direction. But I'm confident that if we can remember our pay the bills times, we will easily be able to match whatever the advertising revenue Twitch generates with the random ads up until now. But anyway, Doc, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. That is an absolutely huge raid. And I hope you guys had a great stream hanging out with the Doc. Getting up to all sorts of shenanigans, as always. And gotta love seeing those monstrosity redstone machines that just make my brain melt. Freaking world eaters and whatnot. Beautiful. I was actually... I don't want to give away too much because... there is currently some things in the works, but I was actually talking about the wonderful Doc M last night. Only good things, of course. I can say no more, so don't ask me any more questions. Why does button direction matter? It does not matter, but it matters to me because I have placed 2,000 or 26,000 buttons in this direction. And there's no ways that I'm going to start placing them in a different direction now. I mean, come on now. Any real Minecrafter knows what I'm talking about right now. Things must be done in a certain way in this game, and this is one of them. When you play this game for as long as I have, these kind of things start to matter a lot more than you think. Hey, Canada Ham, thank you very much for the biddies. Appreciate it. We're happy to support you, Ren. Thanks for thinking of us. Thank you. Well, thank you for thinking about me, Canada Ham. That's really kind of you to say. Finton is also here with some biddies. Small question. What supports you more, Twitch or YouTube? At the moment, definitely Twitch. Definitely Twitch. I'm working really hard to get my YouTube channel running and doing well for me again. But it's going to take some time to build up an audience there. But yes, Twitch is a very important thing for me, and which is why I'm so grateful to all of you guys who support me here on Twitch. Help me keep the lights on, keep the show going. Appreciate you guys, man. All right, so that's another batch done. I think there is another little batch we needed to do over here. Yeah, we didn't do these ones. All right. Let's get buttoning. Did I do things the wrong way around? Oh, don't tell me this. It's fine. I'm going to miss some blocks for sure. At some point, we will go and check everything again. We will give the place a once-over again at some point. Excuse me. Goodbye. Distilled Planet, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. Just as our juice starts to run out. Also, things are about to get much harder when our elytra breaks. I do not have mending on this thing, and it's just an unbreaking elytra right now. And not looking forward to it expiring. There's very little phantom membrane on the server too, at the moment, because of the very warranted hate for ghasts. But it's funny, when you actually need phantom membrane, you actually start to realize that ghasts are reasonably important. Should probably just get a mending book though, hey? NBP, thank you so very much for the 1,000 biddies. My goodness, guys, things are going absolutely nuts over there in the notification machine. The Underminer, 10 gifted subs. On top of that, 5 gifted subs from actual foxes. And Distilled Planet with a Prime sub too. Guys, thank you. My goodness. Going crazy over here. Edging us ever closer to that 1,900 subscriber mark, which is a huge, huge number. Thank you, guys. Whoops. Silver Gatormon is here also with the 4-month resub. And Sludgy Degree, 1,000 biddies. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Sludgy Degree. And thank you to NBP also for the bits, guys. Thank you for the 1,000 from NBP and from Silver Gatormon. Thank you, guys. Doc says, would have given you a mending book, but someone stole my villages. Yep. Doc, you hate to see it. I mean, you love to see it, but you hate to see it. Karma is, you know. Yep. Listen, I was not involved in this villager heist, everybody, okay? I know that I've been lumped into the group of people that stole all of those villagers. I was in the area at the time. I had no idea what was going on. Cleo simply asked me, Ren, what's an easy way to move villagers? I just assumed that she'd made a deal with Doc and that she was moving the villagers around. I didn't ask any questions. You know, I'm chilling. And I said, well, Cleo, you know, you could try put up some walls. Whoa. Direct the villagers into the minecarts, etc. I was just suggesting stuff. Saint Naive, thank you very much for the biddies. Very generous of you. Thank you. And Diodochokinetic with the 31 months in a row, guys. Thank you very much. The Giga Wither Farm. Copyrighted. Yes, indeed. Well, this design is taken from a YouTuber called Many Things, who does pretty great tutorials for things like this. It hasn't worked. There's been some problems with it. For example, skeletons were able to shoot the golem in the first design, so I lowered the golem by a pixel on a chest, and now the skeletons can't shoot it. The egg was in the wrong place. There was like a couple of small things that needed to be tweaked, but the farm is working pretty good now when you come and stand here. It's not like the most advanced with a skeleton farm, but it is only week 4 of the server, and I also don't have the skill to make like super insane with the skeleton farms. Also don't need infinite beacons, you know? For the entire season, maybe we need 1,000 beacons in total, right? So don't need to make like the most insane farm just for the sake of it being insane. And I think that this design is going to suit my needs quite well. It was pretty easy to set up. Placing the buttons is by far the hardest task of this farm. Dazza says, brand new Prime sub in the house. Thank you very much, Dazza. And Default Dolan is here with a tier 1 also. Saint Naive, thank you for the biddies also. And Spider RXPX with the Prime. Guys, you're hurting me on this Sunday. Sheesh, look at my button. This button's getting swole. Thank you, guys. My goodness. Queen Shazzy also with a massive tip. Thank you so much, Queen Shazzy. Just because you deserve it for being your amazing self, Hardy Face. Thank you, Queen. Also, a tip from Anon. Hey, Ren, been following since I discovered you during your Red King days, but this is the first time I've been able to catch a stream. I love all the work you put into crafting a story, and I can't wait to see what you do in Season 10. Thank you, Anon. What a kind message, and thank you for the generous tip. I appreciate it. I probably missed a bunch of buttons, guys. We're going to have to do like a a button check at some point. Hello, skeleton. Please remove yourself from living. Thank you. Also, these bones I just chopped down because bone meal and can't be bothered to go up on top of them to, you know, button them at the very top. Guys, what is happening over here? The beeping does not stop. Phil Help Bio back at it with some more gifted subs this month. Thank you very much, Phil, for the 5 gifted subs. Insane. Pushing that hype train into, I don't even know what oblivions you guys hit on that hype train. That was a huge one. 73 subs in that hype train, guys. What in the freaking heck? Are these all the crazy people from Doc's stream going absolutely nuts over here? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Super, super generous. Thank you very much, guys. You actually pushed the channel over the 1,900 sub mark, which we haven't been at that level for a very long time, guys. Thank you very much. Oh! Can't be getting emotional on a Sunday, man. The sun's out. The sun's out in England today, man. We gotta we gotta keep smiling. I suppose you can have an emotional smile, can't you? True. True, true, true. Thank you, everybody. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. It is a beautiful day outside. I was going to go for a walk today. Then I had some lunch, and I was watching... oh, no. Is Zenith okay? Zed, you okay? Swam in lava and slayed by a zombified piglin. Is Zedaf trying to get a bastion or something? That's got bastion vibes all over it to me. I'm the best I have ever been. Oh, you gotta love Zed. Oh, man. But yeah, I was going to go for a nice long walk, you know, maybe an hour or 2 in the countryside. And then I had lunch and I was watching Doc while I was eating. And Doc was playing Minecraft and Doc was being Doc. And I was talking about Doc last night and thinking about really cool things like, you know, like pylons and electrical storms and octagons and all sorts of things. And then I got inspired and I wanted to play Minecraft. So here we are. Here we are. Back on the server. Oh, I made shticks. Dang it. Does it need some help? I mean, I don't know how much help I can be with this almost broken elytra, right? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Right. I don't even know where we are with the buttoning. When I've been buttoning, I have just been place. I just place. I don't even know where we are on the map. All I know is I have to stay within this sphere. Noah, you spotted some membranes in a shulker? Ooh, okay, that's good news. That is good news. You need some help? I don't know if that was a cry for help or like this message, right? I am the best I've ever been after dying twice. Does this mean is this like a silent call for help or is this like some sort of weird flex? I love ZF. He's impossible to read. Like, what does this message mean? Hey, Poro. Thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it. Beep, 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 beep. Right, let's do another 7 minutes of button placing, and then we will give the farm a test. Oh, button's out of place here. We did get some wither skellies to spawn today, which is nice, but it also just depends on the mob cap of the whole server. I don't know if this is true or not, but maybe, I don't know if Doc is still watching, maybe Doc can confirm. If somebody else is at the public wither skeleton farm, that will lower the rates of my wither skeleton farm, right? Is that how it works? I don't know if wither skeleton spawns are shared server-wide or if they're per player. I don't know these details. Oh, I missed one in the last row. I'm going to miss a lot, guys, because I'm reading chat. I'm trying to read chat at the same time, so I will definitely miss a few buttons. Right. I will try and find the ones that I missed. 1 second. Let's just do this, right. Proud Looney. Wow, thank you for another 1,000 biddies. I love that you can do such a small thing for you, Ren. Sending bits is nice. Thank you very much, Proud Looney. It means a lot. Thank you. Where did I miss? Did I miss? Oh, we still need to do this little section here, don't we? Okay, okay. Let's do this section here. Let's get this bit done. You know, Iskal did a really great Wither farm, I think in season, or Wither skeleton farm rather, in season 7, was it? And when I started working on this and I was talking to Iskal about the project, he was like, dude, you know you're going to have to place 50,000 buttons. And I thought he was exaggerating, you know? I was like, I know I've got to place buttons. I don't know if it'll be 50,000 buttons. Yep. It's going to be 50,000 buttons. Should have listened to the Swede, you know? Gail is here. Hey, Gail, nice to see you. Thank you very much. And Sub to Mumbo has arrived with 5 more gifted subs. Thank you very much, Sub to Mumbo. I appreciate it. Foofalicious with the gifted sub to Slice Lime. Is Slice Lime hanging with us? Wait a minute. Did I miss a raid? By the way, TLG, thank you for the Prime sub if I missed you. I think I might have missed you. And Sludgy Degree, thank you for the 1,000 biddies earlier on if I missed that. I think I missed a whole bunch of stuff, guys. I'm so very sorry. Blossom Worm, thank you for the biddies. Cat Daddy, thank you for the tier 1. Jovial, thank you for the Prime. DD81, thank you for the 5 gifters. I missed so much. Zakeo, thank you for the Prime. And Fabulously with the biddies. Gandarian with the 21 months. EAS with the 46 months. Saint Nave, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Thank you, everybody. My goodness. Viking Flower, we coming in with the 10 gifters. We need to make all the noises of all the different noise machine bot button things. Hey, Sliced, hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for chilling and hanging in the stream. Always an honor to have you here. We're doing something technical today, which is interesting. You know, this is one of the reasons why I think Hermit Permits is such a genius idea that Grian had. I think it's one of the most inspired ideas that we've had in Hermitcraft for a really long time. Because I kind of spoke about this before, but what Hermit Permits is doing, it is making us hermits do stuff out of our comfort zone and try stuff that we would otherwise never try. You know, for the last few seasons, I've been the log guy. Like every season, I just make a log shop. I perfect the art of farming wood. And it's all good and it's all great. And for me, it's a comfortable place to be. And, you know, I feel I'm in my comfort zone and I don't have to worry too much. But, you know, comfort zones are not necessarily a good thing. You know, change is good. Change keeps you inspired. It keeps you creative. It keeps you thinking. It keeps your brain ticking over, especially as you get a little bit older, like me. And getting beacons as my permit is just amazing because it means that this week I've had to learn all about wither skeleton farms. I've had to learn how to make one. I've had to come out here to make one. I had to learn how to blow a hole in the nether roof, which is something that I've never done before in Minecraft. I would always just leave it up to the smart people to make the holes in the nether, you know? I learned how to do that. Turns out it's super easy. Spent the week making this farm and getting a lot of satisfaction out of every button that I place because each button I place, you know, means that the farm is just going to be so much more efficient and it's going to be amazing. Not only that, but at the end of all of this, I'm going to supply this whole server with beacons. Every time I see a beacon beam in the sky, that will be from me. That will be my hard work manifesting itself on the server and, you know, me helping my fellow hermits by providing them with like a very, very important thing in Minecraft, which is a beacon. And how awesome is that? That is all because of Hermit Permits. So big shout out to Green. This idea is just wonderful. I love it. Yo, Lorix Pendra, by the way, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And Monarch's Fan with the 9 months. Thank you, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, everybody. My goodness. You're pushing us closer. Guys, we are sneaking up on the 2,000 subscriber mark. I don't know if there's any historical stats of this channel, but I can tell you that it's been a very long time since we were anywhere near 2,000 subscribers on this Twitch channel. So thank you guys very much. That is extremely, extremely generous. Thank you, friends. Extremely muchly. Where my YouTube channel is right now, we're doing well this month, but certainly for the last half a year, my YouTube channel has not been paying the bills and not been generating enough for me to consistently pay my rent and pay the bills and do a bit of saving and all of that. And a lot of that extra revenue from me has been coming from Twitch and coming from your guys' incredible generosity here. And, you know, I just want to take a moment to say thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it greatly. And yeah, without you, I couldn't really continue doing all of this stuff. So thank you very much, everyone. Please. We've had a very good start to the year, and please don't feel, you know, obligated or whatever to support me. But if you do, I really do appreciate it, and I'm just going to do my best this year to do as well as I can for you, and just entertain you as often as possible and as much as possible. So, you know, we have an equal exchange of goods. You help me pay my bills, I help you keep nice and cozy and entertained. Deal? Deal. All right, we have run out of night juice, which is... I mean, the night juice is not like 100% necessary. It's nice, though. But this is this hurting your guys' eyes? This is hurting my eyes a bit now that we go back to regular nether. Anyway, the beeps and the boops keep on coming in because Subtamumbo hitting us up with another 10 gifted subs. Unbelievable. Viking Flowery with another 20 gifted. Unbelievable business, friends. Absolute insanity happening. The Hermitcraft community is so ridiculously generous. Doc was talking about it during his stream, and it's, you know, it's moments like this that people like me are reminded of how lucky we are to have a life like this, and you know, how humbling it is that you find folks out there are willing to support us in this way. So thank you, guys. It truly is amazing. Thank you. Excuse me, how did you spawn over there? There's only buttons. What's going on? Yo, Panda Wick, thank you for the tier 1, and Moor Shadow tier 1 subscription in the house. Thank you very much, everybody. My goodness, have I missed anything? I feel like I missed some. Yes, I did. Elokint with the Prime sub also. Thank you very much, Elo. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Also, Gromtar here with a tip. Thank you, Gromtar. And Gromtar says, a penny for each button. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Gromtar. That's kind of you. And Queen Chassis here with another tip. Thank you, Queen. Let those emotions flow, Ren. You deserve all the love and support. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, thank you. Why are we buttoning the soul sand as well? Well, it is all because we are trying to concentrate the spawning of wither skeletons. In fact, we're trying to concentrate the spawning of all the mobs to a single platform in a 128 by 128 radius. Eventually, we will get ourselves some wither roses, and that will then concentrate the spawns to wither skeletons only. But for now, what we're trying to do is stop the mobs spawning around our wither skeleton farm. We want the mobs to only spawn in the wither skeleton farm, and to do that, you need to make every single block in the 128 by 128 non-spawnable by adding a button to it. You can, I mean, there's other ways to do it too, but this is the, I guess, the quickest and dirtiest way to do it. Incurious, thank you for the 23 months, and let's do some hoot toot scoots for everybody that is coming through today with the support. Absolutely outrageous. Freezer Man with the 5 gifteds also. Thank you, Freezer Man, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not only that, but Ducky Dills with the tier 1, and just me Celeste with the tier 1 also. Guys, that's 2,000 submarines! That's 2,000 submarines! Big 2K, baby! The big 2K, baby! The big 2K, baby. We hit the big 2K, KKK, Y2K! Thank you, everyone. Sorry, that's a big moment for the history of this channel. It's been a long time since we got anywhere near that number. So, you know, it's, you know, this whole like artist game It's a roller coaster ride, man. You know? Talk to any YouTuber or streamer or musician or anybody who's trying to make a living from their art, right? And Doc can probably talk to this a lot too. It's an absolute roller coaster ride because unlike a normal job, right? It is an extremely unstable situation that you're in. You know, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up for years, sometimes you're down for years, right? It's easy to be up for years, right? Everything's going well. Your channel's doing well, you know, your finances are doing well. Like, it's great to be up. But when you're down, it's rough. And when you're down for a really long time, it's really rough. Because after a certain amount of time, you start to doubt yourself, right? You start to think, well, maybe this is coming to an end for me, you know? Maybe my art has run its course, you know? But then every now and then you're reminded on a day like this that, you know, people appreciate what you're doing and that it's worth pursuing it. And it's just an absolute roller coaster of emotions, this whole artist gig. It's mad. Absolutely mad. Guys, thank you so very much. Unbelievable generosity coming through. Gromtar, unbelievable tip. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. A penny for each button once again. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Gromtar. Wow. I thought it was... I didn't see how big that tip was, but that's a really big tip. Thank you, Gromtar. Wow. Super generous of you. Thank you, thank you. Somebody... Oh, there is Phantom Membrane in here. Excellent. Okay, let's make an Anbelay for this. Let's repair this elytra, shall we? Look, Phantom Membrane's actually useful. Oh, I need 10 levels for this, though? That is unfortunate. Okay, shall we see if the farm, like, actually does a thing? I think we'd probably have to despawn these chunks, though, to get the farm cooking. We could relog. Mining quartz could do it, also. True, true, true. I mean, we place like... Oh, there's a Witherscaly. Hello there, bud. Let's have a look. Are we spawning anything after placing another 10? We've placed 10,000 buttons in this stream. Nothing yet. I think the mob cap is probably maxed out. Maybe we relog? Let's relog. Leave it for a bit. Alright, let's try relogging here. The Stacking, thank you so much for the Prime sub. And Incurious, thank you for the 23 months. Guys, if I missed anybody, I do apologize. It has been an absolute mad, insane roller coaster ride up from 1,800 subs to over 2,000 in the blink of an eye. Thank you very much, everybody. That is very much appreciated. Yep, all the netherrack has been buttoned already. We've buttoned the entire fortress. It's a very small fortress, so the fortress has been done. There's a lot of spawning happening over here. There might be somebody else in the nether right now, also. Oh, Zed's in the nether? Okay, that explains it. Okay, we can just mine some quartz, right? That'll get us 10 levels. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're going to need our Silk Touch, or our Fortune Pickaxe, rather. So let's get that, and then we'll go find some quartz. Yep, relogging did nout. If somebody else is in the nether, it's going to affect the rates, unfortunately. Right, let's suck up some quartz. We need level 10 to fully, not fully repair the elytra, but pretty much fully repair. There we go. Done. Boop, and a boop, and a boop. Okay, awesome. Elytra is back up and running. And now we are cooking on full cylinders here today, friends. The only problem that we might be facing right now, though, is lack of juice. We've been chomping through these potions. How many have we got left? This is a 3-minute splash, which we don't care for. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 more sessions left. Yep. Actually, that's quite a lot, I would say. Because these are, what, like 8 minutes apiece? Alright, we still got some time down here. Yo, Finton, thank you for the biddies. Ren, you bring much joy to my days. You're an amazing artist. Thank you very much, Finton. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, awesome. So, we're back at it. We are fully loaded on a new batch of juice. Let's just empty the inventory completely. We don't need the fortune anymore. We want all of these things. Don't even need the diamond axe, to be honest. Then stuff that. Is this the last of our wood, though? Oh, no, we gotta... It's the buttons that are gonna get us. Oh, you hate to see it. Are there any extra buttons around here? Okay, there are. Yep. Yeah, these buttons aren't free, by the way. We've got to go and chop giant spruce trees at the Log Lads wood farm for these buttons. It's been a long week, guys. I've been on the grind, let me tell you. It's been a week. Right, where were we? We were back here somewhere, right? Wait, where were we? I think we were down here? Yeah, we were down here, right? Okay, let's finish off this bit here. Wow. Thank you very much for all of that, friends. For all of that absolute madness. That is an unbelievable way to start the new week. And I'm extremely grateful. Thank you, guys. Very excited about what's to come. We're going to get our beacon shop going as fast as possible. I already have a design for it. It's super cool. I want to get at least a stack of beacons available before I open the shop, because I figure every hermit's going to want 2 to 3 beacons to start with. And I think we'll price them at a diamond block a beacon. So 9 diamonds a beacon. I think that's fair, right? Can you guys remember what the price of a beacon was last season from Impulse? I think it was 10 diamonds, right? Was it 10 diamonds? I mean, Zed always does like pretty weird stuff, right? He might be trying to die is what I suspect is happening. Yeah, I also think that maybe 9 diamonds is too cheap, right? I was thinking like we rule of 3 this thing, so 3 diamond blocks a beacon. So 27 diamonds, right? So it's basically a third of a stack. Or almost half a stack of diamonds, I suppose. Beacons were a diamond block. Oh, they were a diamond block, okay. I think we can make it a bit more expensive though, right? Maybe 2 diamond blocks, right? Yeah, and like diamond spawning has been increased dramatically, right? Also, I've been told. I don't know if this is true or not. This is just what I've been hearing, that diamonds now spawn a lot more than they did before. Is this true? If so, then we should definitely think about it. It is true. Interesting. You know what? I think 3 diamond blocks is fair in that case. I think 3 diamond blocks is fair. Thing is, like, hermits are all going to have their own shops, right? The economy is going to be cooking. It's not like hermits are not going to have diamonds. What do you want to do? Just, like, collect a whole bunch of diamonds in your base and do nothing with them? No. We got to churn them through the economy, right? Like, I need to make enough diamonds from my beacon shop to be able to buy blocks that I need for builds. Hey, Peanut Gallery, nice to see you. How you doing? Anna Bomb Banana, 45 months in a row. So lovely to see you, Anna. 45 months. Still love your vids and streams, Rain. Thank you very much, baby. Hey, Rygos, thank you for the biddies also. Very much appreciated, friends. Thank you, thank you. Saw I had some leftover change. Hope you have a great week to come. Thank you very much. That is so generous of you. Thank you. We are currently buttoning up a bit of the nether that is around our wither skeleton farm to try and maximize the spawn rates of our wither skeleton farm. If you've just joined us, that is our current task. We are just on the grind. It is button day at the gym. We've got approximately 50,000 buttons to place. We have placed about 30,000 at this point, so we're past the halfway mark. Which is nice. And of course, all the buttons have to face the same direction because it's just one of those unwritten rules of Minecraft. If you're going to place 50,000 buttons, make sure they're all placed the right way. This is commandment, this is the 8th Minecraft commandment. Two diamond blocks is good to start. You know what? I think it's better to do it the other way around. I think you start on 3 and then drop the price if it's too expensive. Because if you start low, you can never raise the price, right? I think this is the mistake that Spotify made, personally. I was working in the music industry when Spotify first became, started to gain traction and start to gain licenses and whatnot. And I remember thinking at the time that a $10 subscription for unlimited music was way too cheap. Considering that at the time a CD, cost like $14 for one CD. And maybe your average listener, your average music listener would maybe pick up 2 or 3 CDs a month, right? So for the music industry, your average listener was worth maybe $30, right? But when Spotify arrived, now your average music listener was worth a third of that and would never increase their spend on music again, right? And I did think to myself, like, wow, this is really brutal on the artists. This is great for the customer because they get access to like unlimited music, but for the artists, this is really brutal. And it has been very brutal for the artists on Spotify, I'm afraid. I'm sad to say. As much as I love Spotify and I love the fact that Spotify brings music to people from all over the world and gets people listening to music they otherwise wouldn't have listened to. Unless you are an incredibly successful artist, Spotify is not a very rewarding outlet for your artistic endeavors. And unfortunately, the fact that Spotify started their price so low, right? I mean, we're talking about like, when did Spotify really start kicking in? Like 2013 or 14? They set their price at $10 a month in 2014, a decade ago. Like you can't raise the price from then, right? Like you can only make the price cheaper. You can't really raise it. I mean, Netflix does increase its price every year. That's true. That's true. However, music is much easier to pirate than videos, right? Like music is, MP3 files are just so easy to download. So if the price of music gets too high, then you have the problem of music just being pirated like it used to be. Whereas movies in high def, are massive file sizes. It's much harder to pirate movies and series. So Netflix can raise their price because people would rather pay the Netflix price than try download the content, right? Which is good. They shouldn't be downloading the content. But I'm just simply talking from a consumer's perspective here. I mean, movies are easy, I guess, but you can download 10,000 songs in one hit. You can't download 10,000 movies. You won't have the hard drive space. HD movies these days are 10 to 20 gigs a file, right? Whereas an MP3 is 10 megs. I've been I've been a big Spotify user for a very long time, but you know what's funny? Over the course of the last few years, I've actually started to dislike Spotify. And I've been trying to figure out why, and I think I have a general idea. I think because Spotify makes it so easy to listen to music, in a very strange and ironic way, it actually devalues music for the listener. Let me try and explain myself, right? So it also depends like how seriously you take music. You know, if you are a casual music listener, then Spotify is amazing. But if music is like kind of important to you, then what Spotify does is it takes away this personal moment that we used to have with music. If music was like a hobby of yours, right? And by personal moment, I mean this. Like before I guess even before the internet, or before like MP3s became very widely available, if you wanted to listen to your favorite record or your favorite album, it was kind of like an event. You know, you would have to find some time, maybe after school or after work or whatever, after dinner. And, you know, you would have to find the CD that you wanted to play. You'd have to load it up into your hi-fi system or your CD player or your Walkman or whatever. And because the CD was, you know, like it wasn't as skippable as Spotify is. You know, on Spotify, you can listen to a song and if you get bored, you just instantly can change to a completely new artist, right? You're like halfway through a song and you're like, now I feel like listening to this artist because I've been inspired. You can just skip that song completely and in a split second, listen to a completely new artist. But before Spotify, if you wanted to switch artists, you would have to switch the CDs. And so you know, this was like a pain in the butt. So you just wouldn't, which meant that you would have like a much more personal experience with whatever album you were listening to at the time. You would basically listen to it from beginning to end, almost as if you were reading a book or watching a movie, right? And because it was a bit of a schlep to do this, you needed to set aside time, you needed to have the equipment, you needed to be in the right place in order to listen to the music. You kind of ended up listening to music less, right? But more intensely, I suppose, is the word that I want to use here, right? Like your music listening experience was not just kind of like going to the bathroom for a wee, you know? It wasn't just something to do to pass some time. It was something that you had to like actively involve yourself in for a bit. And I don't know, I kind of miss that in a weird way, you know? Music is like quite a big part of my life and it always has been. And recently I've just been thinking, I almost feel like I'm desensitizing myself to the music that I love because I listen to it too much now because it's so easy to listen to. And in a way, I kind of want to just like, I want to make it a little bit harder to listen to music so that when I do, I kind of enjoy it more, you know? I don't know if this makes any sense or if it's like super pretentious. It sounds like it's probably very pretentious, but I don't know. That's just what I've been thinking about recently when I think about music. By the way, Alex the Boss, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for being an amazing creator. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. And thanks again to Anna for the resub also. Also, a big thank you to Didi for the incredible tip about 11 minutes ago. Thank you, Didi. Wow, that is super generous of you. I'd rather support you and other hermits than give my money to 5 different streaming services. We watch Hermitcraft way more than anything else, and it's so much more entertaining than anything else. Wow, those are extremely kind words. Thank you, Didi. On behalf of myself and all the hermits, we really appreciate sentiment like that. That's an amazing thing to say. Thank you. This is why people enjoy vinyl. Yeah, I can totally understand. You know, I used to think, oh, vinyl is like quite a pretentious thing, you know? And I don't think I would ever get into vinyl just because it's a bit of a pain. You got to fire up the machine, and like it's just like a bit of a mission, you know? It takes ages just to listen to the music, but I'm starting to kind of understand where the appeal for vinyl comes from, because it is a lot more like an event. It makes music like a thing to do, you know, like going to the drive-in to watch a movie or something, you know, like you actually have to put actual effort into making it happen, rather than just pressing play on a little machine that you carry around every second of your life. Interesting. Very interesting, hey? Yeah, vinyl's got a collector's appeal to it also. I definitely understand that side of it for sure. By the way, is our sphere still up? Like, where are we right now? Oh, there's the farm. Okay, okay. This is where we've kind of found ourselves in a little rat hole, right? Like, where even is this? All of this has got to get buttoned, though. So the sooner we do it, the better. Why are we breaking the buttons horizontal? There is an unwritten rule in Minecraft that if you're going to place 50,000 buttons to increase the spawn rates of your wither skeleton farm, all the buttons must be placed in the correct direction. I believe it is the 8.7th commandment of Minecraft. Very important. So yeah, kind of interesting, you know? Kind of interesting. I'm almost at the point where I want to maybe unsubscribe from Spotify for a bit, right? And like force myself to consume music the way that I used to, you know? And the thing is, it's not even that long ago, right? I mean, for those of you guys who were young enough to never actually be a part of that, of course, this sounds completely insane. Because, you know, if you've only ever been consuming music from YouTube or Spotify, like the idea of using a CD or a vinyl is obviously complete insanity to you. But in reality, we were listening to CDs, what, 15 years ago? That's not a long time, you know. 15 years is pretty much nothing. Feels like forever, though, but it really isn't. Nuno says, I never experienced it, but from how you say it, I wish I did. You know what? You still can. You absolutely still can. Here's an idea. Get yourself a CD Walkman. Okay? From eBay. Probably be $50 or something. Maybe even cheaper. Buy your favorite CD that you listen to on Spotify on CD. And then one day go for a walk and listen to the CD. Listen to your favorite album on a CD Walkman. That's how we used to do it. Floppy disk. Yeah, listen to your favorite CD on a floppy disk. Hello, zombie. I will eat you. Welcome to the stream. We are currently buttoning up our nether. It's probably easier to do it this way, hey? It's all of these little ones. This is like the real pain when we have to do these little ones, right? This is annoying. But yeah, you know, it's a very interesting case study. I think that a very smart person, a much smarter student than I, could write a very interesting thesis on this, on the positive and negative impacts of the internet on the arts. I was talking about this with my brother yesterday, and we were talking about the impact that AI might have on art in particular, right? On music and so on. We're getting pretty close now to a point where we will be able to use AI to generate music. In fact, we're pretty much there already. You know, so what I mean is, like, AI could write the next big hit pretty much as well as whoever writes the big hits writes them now. In fact, we'll get to the point where, and we're almost there, where AI voices will sound so realistic that we won't even be able to tell the difference, really, that it's not a human being singing in the song. The same thing will happen with video, right? There will come a time, in probably not the too distant future, where AI will create Minecraft videos. And maybe, who knows, the next hermit will be AI, an AI hermit. Sounds crazy, but it's really not. It's really not that far away from this sort of thing. And so the first, one's first instinct is, oh, that's terrible. That's the end of art, right? And in some ways, I think that it will be for a bit. But I have an interesting take on this. I think that it will not be the end of art, but I truly believe that AI will be the renaissance of art. And let me explain why. At the moment, what are we most amazed by in the world of AI, right? When we hear a sentence like I just said, where AI will be able to make music that will sound perfectly legitimate to the average listener, right? To you and me right now, this is amazing and scary and terrifying, correct? Why? Because it's new and it's not been done before and it's novel and so on. But here's the thing. When all of our art is AI, now listen closely. When all of our art is AI, anything that is created by a human will receive the same reaction that we give to anything that is created by AI today. Does this make sense? When human endeavor becomes the minority of what we consume, it then becomes the rarity. Just as today, anything that is generated by AI that is amazing, we're like, oh, that is so amazing. I think we will have the same reaction to human endeavor once AI really takes over. And so I anticipate an actual renaissance in the arts and not the opposite. I think what will happen is that people will gravitate toward human-produced media because it's human-produced. At first, we will devour the AI media because it'll be so abundant and it will be giving us exactly what we want, right? It will be, you know, like we're mice at the drug dispenser, right? And that drug dispenser is going to dispense that AI art in huge doses, and we're all gonna love it for a while. But eventually, we're going to get tired of it, and we're going to want to taste the art again. Just like in the moment in the Matrix where Morpheus offers the red pill or the blue pill to Neo after he has seen Zion, after Neo has experienced humanity, what it feels to be alive, what it feels to love, what it feels to imagine, what it feels to create, what it feels to be human, which is something that no AI will ever be able to recreate. It will be able to mimic, but it will never be able to recreate this. I think that with this in mind, we will come back to the arts eventually. I do hope that it happens while I am alive, because I might be out of a job soon. I hope that the Renaissance happens sooner rather than later, but I think I'm going to take a more positive look on the future of AI rather than the end of the world look that is quite common at the moment, you know? And of course, you know, what I'm talking about is I am talking in absolutes, of course, but I do this for dramatic effect. And of course, who knows? Maybe we will be able to recreate the human experience with computers. Who knows, right? I certainly hope not, because I quite like being a unique entity in the universe. Or at least feel like I am a unique entity in the universe, even if I may not be. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Yes, indeed. Wow, we're out of juice already? Goodness gracious, okay. The one thing AI can't do is crochet sweaters. Exactly. Exactly. Sarkrian says, we can't even get a computer to properly replicate airflow over a wing. I don't think AI will evolve that far. I think you're right, in that the strength of AI at the moment is probably exaggerated. But I do think that with enough time and enough computer power and enough human ingenuity, AI will become extremely powerful. But it's going to take a while, you know? Ow! I don't think we're quite there yet, you know? I don't think we're at Terminator 2 levels in 2024. I think we're probably quite a few decades away from it. Right, shall we see if this thing's actually cooking? It's making some blazes. No wither skeleton. So is Zed still in the nether? Skiddo says, Ren, I'm inspired by everything you're saying. As an illustrator, driven by the urge to create since I was a small child, everything is breaking down around me. I fear posting things now because it will be stolen by AI. My creations are no longer my own. I hope your future becomes real. Me too, my friend. Yeah, that is very scary. I totally feel for you, for sure. Zed is fussing with blaze spawners. Okay. Well, while Zed is doing stuff in the nether, our farm won't really run, so the best thing we can do is just continue to place le buttons. We're getting to the end of this section, which is great. Ow! My God. Isn't the sound of a ghast taking damage the most horrible sound in this game? It gets me every time. It's so horrible. Viking Flowery, thank you so much for all of your generosity today. You've just been so kind. Thank you, and thank you for the biddies. I was not expecting an existential crisis this Sunday night. Cheers. My apologies, Viking. My apologies. Yeah, that and the horse noises, right? Absolutely hideous. We're definitely making some good headway today, though, friends. My apologies for not being able to provide something more entertaining than placing buttons in the nether. But this is one of those grinds that is not going to do itself. Somebody has to do this, and, well, this is not a collective permit. This is just beacons, just for me. Nobody's going to do this but me. Now, if in my younger years I had had children, maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago, you know, who knows? I might encourage them to play some Minecraft on a Sunday while Dad has a barbecue outside. But unfortunately, I did not spawn, so I got to do everything myself. Gotta do everything myself. Dang it. Alright, we've got another 4 minutes of invisibility, guys, and we'll take a break. Get straight back to it. I think we're probably going to have to go chop down some more wood, though. Or at least collect some more wood. I've chopped down quite a bit of spruce over at the Log Lads build. I am very keen to get going on that project with Azuma, but the permits have arrived and must make shop. So all other projects are currently on hold until Beacon Shop is up and running. Zed staying warm. Up to no good, no doubt. Shayna Code, thank you for the biddies. Thanks for what you'll do and helping me during my recovery from surgery, and it's been a good birthday chilling with Doc and Ren. Happy birthday, Shayna, and I hope your recovery is going well. Surgery is never fun and always scary, so shout out to you. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, just a little bit more of this section to go. Hey, not too much, which is great. Let's just get rid of some of this nonsense that we don't want. Keep the tears of the ghast. All right, we need to go get some more buttons. Probably, how's our rocket situation looking? Okay, hold on, we need to make some more rockets too. I'm glad we made this respawn anchor today also, by the way. That was a good call from chat. Drop some of this off. Drop some of the gas tiers off. How are our potions looking? Oh, the potions are... We need to brew... Oh, wait. No, we still got potions. We still got potions. It's just the wood that's the problem. Okay, hold on. Let's empty a shulker here. All right. To the wood farm we go. Ah, just not enough juice. I have a feeling that we're going to be able to experience this farm doing pretty well today once we get just ourselves in the nether, because I've buttoned up quite a lot already, so... Oh, come on! Oh, this is so silly. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. Off we go. If you're wondering what this big dome is, this is a mod called Mini HUD. And we're using this to show the 128 by 128 vertical horizontal radius that we need to button up. Yeah, almost time for pay the bills break. Let's just get to the wood farm and then we shall have a quick break. Stretch our legs, go get a cup of tea. Do what we gotta do. Solar says ads don't pop up for all the same time. I think it depends where you are in the world. You might not get ads, you might get ads. It all depends on your geographical location. It is a very inconvenient exit. We do need to do something about that. I agree. Okay, where is the Loglands? I think Loglands is over here, right? Or here? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. And I think I've got some here. Yep. All right, another shulker box. This is hopefully all the buttons we need now. Hopefully. Because I am reasonably tired of of collecting buttons, I'm not going to lie. It is a pain in my butt. Or at least making buttons, should I say. All right, let's hide in this hole. And we're going to go for a quick... Or, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's head back to the farm. A pain in the button. Exactly. Let's load the farm during the ad break and see if it actually works. I'll put the free cam on for you guys. I think while the ads are playing, you can still see the stream, but in like a tiny little box, right? Dragone says, I'm from Sweden and most of the time I don't get ads, but in certain time periods I do. I'm not entirely sure why. It totally depends on Twitch, right? So if you think about how advertising works, Twitch will sell ads to advertisers. So if in Sweden there are no advertisers buying advertising from Twitch, then you won't get any ads in Sweden. You know, if someone's trying to sell a product, they're not going to serve ads in Sweden if people in Sweden can't buy their product. So it really just depends, you know, where you're watching the stream from. Yeah, subs don't get ads either. That's true. That's true. Hey, Bjorn, nice to see you. All right. Let's get into the farm. It's nice and safe down here. Nothing will happen to us down here, hopefully. Oh, we got some skellies in here. Nice. I think ghasts can actually shoot us, though, so I'm going to put the flaps down. Did we get ahead? No. I'll put the flaps down, though, because I think ghasts can get us. And let's get some free cam going. All right, everybody, it is time for a pay the bills break. Please do take this opportunity to stretch your legs, go outside, get a breath of fresh air, make a cup of tea, etc., etc. Let's get the clock on and help me pay for my electricity bill this month. Here we go. See you in 5 minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Do you guys see this? What's happening here? This skeleton's gonna... its bow's gonna break. Do you guys see this? It's hitting the golem. It's killing the freaking golem. No. It's hitting it every now and then, though, right? Like, it killed it! It killed the freaking golem! What? How? Oh, that is so annoying. How do we stop this? Yeah, we're gonna need wither roses, hey? I think the only way to stop this properly is to put wither roses in the spawning chambers. Because with wither roses, only wither skeletons will spawn then. None of the other mob types will spawn. Don't have wither roses though. We don't have access to those yet. To generate wither roses, you have to kill mobs with the wither, right? The wither has to kill mobs. definitely don't have that sort of farm yet. Let the golem stand on the chest, and instead of the trapdoors, use repeaters on those fences. You can't put repeaters on fences, though. Right? You can't put repeaters on a wall. So I don't think that'll work. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back from the Pay the Bills break, guys. Thank you very much for the patience and for sitting through all of that. Appreciate it, friends. Appreciate it. We have to respawn another golem. The Underminer, thank you for the gifted sub while I was away. And belted... Oh my goodness, that is a lot of ghasts. No! Bad ghast. Bad ghast. Bad ghast. Thank you guys for the support while I was away. Appreciate it. Dang it. It's all going wrong. We take a break and things just get turned upside down. Our whole world gets turned upside down. I hate to see it. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about this, guys. Yeah, probably should have did stone buttons, but one plank makes 4 buttons, one stone makes 1 button. Don't have infinite resources. No, I messed it up. All right, let's respawn the golem. Yeah, that's really annoying though, hey? The fact that the skeletons eventually kill the golem. I thought I'd solve the problem by putting the golem 1 pixel down, but apparently the skeletons still, like the tips of the arrows still hit the golems. Block on top of fence plus repeater will work. No, because then the golem will be hidden, right? The mobs won't see the golem then. No, you can't flip the trapdoors. The trapdoors are there to guide the mobs into the pit. Yeah, golem farms are never compatible with skeletons. They're very annoying. Alright, well, we'll have to figure something out. Basically, Wither Roses will fix the whole thing for us. Okay, well, let's get back to the button grind, friends. That is a problem to solve for another day. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to keep replacing the golem for now until we get Wither Roses. One punch chicken method for Wither Rose farming. Skiz has got a method for Wither Rose farming? Okay. I'm assuming you can just... You get the wither stuck in some obsidian, and then you surround it with chickens, I guess, and it's that, like, you will make a ton of roses. I mean, how many roses do we need? You know, maybe like a stack max, probably. Sounds like a nice collab idea with Skiz. Good thinking. I like it. Wither Roses will fix this problem very quickly. I think Wither Roses are the quickest and easiest fix for this. You know? I'm sure it's not that difficult to farm wither roses. I thought blowing a hole in the nether roof would be difficult. Turns out it's super easy. So I'm assuming farming wither roses is equally as easy. Yeah, trap the wither below and exit and fill it up with chickens. Yeah, exactly, right? Just get a bunch of chicken eggs, or like grow the chickens before you trap the wither, you know? Just fill like a cavity with chickens. And then grow the wither there. Alright, look how many mobs are spawning here. Wow. Yeah, we need to do this upper platform. This is next. Next on the list. I hope we can see the farm working today. That would be really great. We shall see. Depends when Z is done in the nether. Oh, you need to punch each chicken twice. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So you got to set up some sort of farm where you punch the chickens. So the chicken has to take damage from the player and from the wither? Is that what it's for? What time is it here? It is 6:15 in the evening. Or just hurt them with suffocation. Oh, I see. So the chickens just need to be damaged somehow. Splash poison, okay. I see, I see. Alright, that sounds like an interesting thing to do this week. So in our episode tomorrow, the episode tomorrow is about building this farm. Then I'll try to do an episode for Wednesday where we review the farm and see that it's not working very well. And then that episode we can dedicate to like fixing the farm with wither roses. And I'll get hold of Skiz and see if we want to do some chicken punching. Maybe I'll offer him a free beacon, you know, for his services. That seems like a fairly decent trade, I would say. Oh, they need to be damaged so they'll die from the explosion. I understand. Wait, so a wither explosion will not kill a chicken in one hit? What? In my experience, wither explosions are insanely powerful. Who knows what Zed is up to? Is Zed doing like a naked and afraid thing? That might explain all the death. Yes? Hi. All up in my grill, man. What's up with that? Hey, Beltfed Joe, by the way, I'm not sure if I did shout out your tip, but thank you very much. Hey, you're doing great, Rangerman Button. Thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. I've been buttoning for the last couple of days, and kind of starting to get tired of it, but you guys are certainly making the task a little bit easier to get through. It's pretty mad, right? When you do stuff like this, and then you look across the land. Look at this. Look at what we've done. There's so many buttons. Oh my good lord. It reminds me a little bit of Scab Castle, which was a similar grind, but with wool blocks. Snow golems are the new better Wither Rose under end portal choice. What? Oh, I see. The golems will die to the things. I understand. That's kind of fun. But then you got to make a bunch of pumpkins, though, right? And you need a bunch of snow, also. All right, that's interesting. I'll look into that. That sounds like fun. Maybe we can be like, yo, Skiz, you know the chicken punching method that you do? Guess what? It's out of date, bud. Come, let me show you. I show you how the cool kids do it these days. We do it with snow golems. Will blow Skizz's mind. This is a grand idea, I would say. Yeah, this farm I followed a tutorial by a YouTuber called Many Tings. He made a really great tutorial for this particular farm. But after I made it, I did notice that there are a few issues with it. It's not supposed to be a hyper efficient farm, though. You know? It's supposed to be a farm that you can build fairly early on in your world. And I know this is Hermitcraft, but it is only week 5, I think. So, no need to go super over-the-top efficient just yet. Also, the buttoning is what matters, right? Because we can always adjust the Wither Skeleton Farm to be whatever we want it to be. Like, we can upgrade it at any time. But the buttoning is like this is the hard bit. This is the bit that takes forever. We can always expand it. Yeah, I want to add like auto sorting into it. You know, all of that stuff. Definitely want to add some sort of a trash bin to it so that we only store bones, skulls, and coal and just dump the rest. You know, all the gear and whatever. I know, it's been a month already, right? Isn't it insane? It's already March 2024. Which is pretty outrageous. Yeah, we need to dump the swords, exactly. So still a bit of redstone to do. I mean, I'm pretty proficient when it comes to making filters. I know how to do that. I know how to make trash cans, like redstone trash cans is pretty easy. But when it comes to like advanced stuff like shifting items through the nether without using water or using nether portals, stuff like that, yeah, that's where my knowledge ends. That's when I need some tutorial help. Time is flying. I'm looking forward to summertime, though. Going to be doing a bunch of gardening this year. I am thinking about planting a tree in my garden. Because there is a spot that I would like to fill with a tree. Only because when I'm sitting on my... I have like a very small little porch. I have a little square, like, bit of lawn and a place with an outside table and chairs. And I'm quite lucky because at this place, only one of my neighbors can see into my garden. I'm surrounded by 4 neighbors, but only one of their windows looks onto my garden. But if I plant a tree in the specific spot in my garden, it will create a wall. And rarely, the only reason I want to do this is because this summer I want to do some sun tanning in my garden. You know, I want to take my shirt off and lie on the lawn. But I'm like quite a bashful person, you know. I'm not a guy that can like. Can you? I know there's people that can do this, but I can't personally, you know, sunbathe in my garden, knowing that my neighbors can look out of their window and see my half-naked body on the lawn. I just can't do it. It's not my cup of tea, you know. But if I make a nice big tree that will shield my my shame from the neighbors, I think that'd be ideal. Some people can do it though, right? Like it's nothing. It's like whatever. They just don't care. I wish I could be one of those people. It'd be awesome. What time is it over here? It is 6:30 in the evening. Wow, time flies. Have we been doing this half an hour after the break already? Jeez. I probably missed quite a few because I'm reading chat while I'm doing this, so... I missed a couple over there, didn't I? There and there and there and there and there. Man, this bit of nether is so active. There's so much going on all over the place. Just hearing these noises all the time. What are we building? We are working on a wither skeleton farm and currently spawn-proofing a 128 by 128 sphere all around the wither skeleton farm to concentrate the spawning of wither skeletons to the farm only, so that they don't spawn anywhere else in the biome. We're trying to localize the mob cap to our farm, basically. Which means we have to place about 50,000 buttons to do that. If we turn, you can see the sphere over here. We basically have to put a button on every spawnable block within this sphere. That sphere is generated by a mod called Mini HUD, which is very useful when it comes to doing things like this. Out of buttons already. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It's definitely a good thing to be out of buttons. It means we've been placing these things at a reasonably fast rate. I'm sure I've missed some too. It's fine. We'll do we'll spend a stream like going over the entire place and making sure that all missed buttons get buttonified. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Wow. Get wrecked. Jeez. That piglin got absolutely hoisted. It is like strangely relaxing though, isn't it? Doing this. Or is it just me? Nuclear Overreactor, by the way, thank you for the 30 months. And let's do some hootin' and a tootin' for everybody out there. Guys, thank you very much for pushing my channel over the 2,000 subscriber mark today. That was a incredible surprise that I did not expect on this Sunday. So thank you so much for starting March off for me in such a positive way. Thank you, friends. It helps so much more than I could ever explain. At the end of this month, I'm going to South Africa to see my dad. It is his 80th birthday this year, and myself and my brothers were all going for my dad's birthday, and it's going to be the first time that the whole family is together. The brothers and my mum and my dad, all of us together in one place. This is the first time this is happening in like 15 years or something. So it's a really special and important moment for our family, and this incredible support that you guys have been giving me means that I can do that and make sure that I can pay all the bills while I'm away in South Africa. So, oh my god, this thing's gonna kill me. Okay. So I'm incredibly grateful, guys. Thank you very much. How many brothers have I got? I've got lots. I've got 3 younger brothers, 1 older brother, 1 older sister. I mean, they're not all like brothers. They're brothers and sisters, but one of them's a half brother, one of them's an adopted brother, one of them's a step brother, one of them's a step sister. But I consider them all my brothers and sisters. Yep. Certainly a full house. My parents were very busy in their youth. Smack bang in the middle. Exactly. Okay, that's another batch of buttons done. Nice. I just want to see some wither skeletons in here. Is that too much to ask? Oh, I didn't replace the... Oh, I forgot. We've got to put the fences back. This farm is very sensitive. If you don't have the walls there underneath the fence gates, it will not work. Like, the farm will literally not work. The wither skeletons get stuck. They stop moving. It's very strange. It's like a very specific configuration that this wall has to be in. So I know it's easy to be like, yeah, just change these to, you know, to slabs or whatever, but it doesn't work that way. The mob pathfinding functions in a very unique way, and the farm has to be designed in a certain way to manipulate the pathfinding. That's how I understand it anyway. Right, another batch of buttons. Oh, look at that! There was a huge batch of them. Did you see that? There. Oh, look at that. I think. Oh, guys, I think Zed's out of the nether. Are you seeing this? They're spawning in batches of 3 or 4 there. And they ran straight as they were supposed to, straight into the pit, straight down the hole. It's just the stupid, stinking skeletons shooting the golem that is ruining this farm. That is so annoying. Yes, it's working. Look at this. All the buttons are starting to pay off. They're starting to pay off now. Pay off big. There's another head there. Nice. It's working, guys. It is working. Wait, hold on. If we chill down here... There's blazes now, though. I think we might be alone in the nether now. Because now the spawns are coming. Now they're coming. Hey, little A Miner, that is such a crazy generous tip over there. Thank you very much for the 6,000 bitterinos. Wow.
This is for partying when you are with your siblings.
Thank you, little A Miner. I will take them all out for a delicious steak and a beer on you. And I will think about you as we have our delicious meal. Thank you very much for that very generous tip. That is super kind of you. Joho Wow is here with the 9 months too. Got to hit the subscribe button to add one more button in the world, right? Exactly, Joho. Thank you. And Jessica here with a very generous tip. Thank you, Jessica. A small tip for you. Love your streams and your YouTube videos. Big hug for you. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you guys so much for all the love today. It has just been super overwhelming. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Okay, well, this is working. It's definitely not working as fast as we would like. We still have a bunch of buttons to place, it seems. We also don't care too much about the blazes in this farm, right? Because we have a double blaze spawner set up at in this fortress. We'll be able to make a double blaze farm in this fortress, so I don't care too much about the blazes. Wither Roses is going to be my mission for... oh, we don't have invisibility left. Wither Roses will be my mission for this week, guys. I'm going to do Wither Roses this week. Figure that out. Are we out of invisibility? We got one more bottle of invisibility. Okay. Let's max out on buttons then. Wither Roses are important because what Wither Roses will do is in the spawning chamber, it will make only Wither Skeletons spawn. So no other mobs but Wither Skeletons will spawn. And that's pretty much exactly what we want. But we got to farm Wither Roses first though. So still much to do, friends. Still much to do. I think the turtle eggs are only for the blazes and the piglins, or the pigmen. And as we're going to be turning this into a Wither Skeleton farm only, I don't care that much about the turtle egg locations and stuff, you know? We'll be upgrading this farm pretty soon into a Wither Skeleton only farm. And then the turtle eggs aren't needed anymore. Stinking floaters. Okay, that's done. Looking good. We did this whole platform over here. Very nice. Let's do this one. Okay, that's fine. Mother of Gamers, 28 months in a row. Greeting from the Better Late Than Never Club. Enjoying the stream now and leaving the kids to cook the dinner. Nice. I mean, that's... Now you're cooking with gas, baby. That's how you do it, Mother of Gamers. Hell yeah. Teach the kids to cook, and you are laughing. And if they complain, you can always use the, well, I had to carry you in my body and I raised you for your entire life card, right? That one always worked on me. You know? My mum would be like, you know, I had to suffer a lot for you to be born, so you will do as I say. Yes, Mum. Works every time. It is true, though. Big shout out to the mums. It is my humble opinion that being a mum is the hardest job that there is. Perhaps the hardest and arguably the most underappreciated. Mums are always very humble, though, right? Mums will always tell you, being a mum's not that hard. But what they don't realize is that the fate of the species relies solely on mums. And with some help of the dads, of course. But what an incredible and amazing responsibility and journey to bring a human being into this world and raise them to succeed in their own life one day. I feel there is nothing more sacred and at the same time nothing more difficult as this. No job can compare, in my opinion. So big shout out to the mums. What a tangent we went on. Welcome to a Rain Dog stream. I mean, that's just what we do around here. Hey, we missed a button. Right, I'm sure I missed some buttons on this platform. I can pretty much guarantee it. Let's have a look. All right, let's do this bit over here. I think I made some headway here last night. Yeah. Still a bit more to do, though. Oh god, a lot more to do. I mean, you don't get paid to be a mum, sure. I guess you get paid in love and gratitude from the entire human race. Is that enough? I guess love and gratitude from the entire human race doesn't pay the bills, though. Hey, I get you. Oh god, this Gasticles is a little bit close for my liking. He despawned? Fine. Alright, that's looking good. Yeah, I think I ran out of buttons here last night and then didn't want to make more buttons, so just went to bed. I've been doing this for, I don't know, maybe the last 20 hours non-stop, guys. Like the last 20 hours I've been on the server, I mean. It's been quite the thing. Yeah, there's like a little cave here also that needs to be done. But you guys got to see the farm actually working there, right? Do you see that? The wither skeletons were spawning in waves. That's the first time it's done that, by the way. Like waves of spawns like that. That was very cool. Do I live in the UK or in South Africa? I live in the UK. But originally van Zuid-Afrika. Originally from South Africa. South Africa. Lekker. Ja, lekker, ne? What's your favorite thing about the UK? My favorite thing about the UK is that this country, despite what people that live here think, the country functions incredibly well. I know it doesn't always feel like that if you live in the UK, but compared to places where I have lived, this country is a well-oiled machine. Everything just gets done Everything works. The transport system is incredible. I mean, to put it into perspective, in England, you know, your internet might go down once a year, right? But when this happens, it's like outrageous. You can't believe it, you know? You're like, oh, this country's going down the drain. The internet went out for 3 hours. That's the end of England. That it's all over. Yeah. No, England is a fantastic country. It's it has its problems, like all countries, of course, but it's an incredibly safe and prosperous place to live. We do have the worst transport system in Europe, but it's still amazing. Have you been to other places and used other transport systems? I mean, just pop over to New York one weekend and try use the subway. You'll come back and kiss the floor of the tube. Golden Arrow. Yeah, the South Africans know, hey? Oh god. We are out of invisibility juice, everyone. And that gas is going to do damage. Spit this way, dude. Spit this way. Oh, no! He's breaking all my buttons! Wow. The moment invisibility runs out, all hell breaks loose around here. That is so annoying. Stupid thing. Definitely broke my buttons. No. No. No! No! Oh, I hate gas so much. You broke my buttons. Absolutely outrageous. Oh, we're out of noob juice, guys. Isn't it insane, like, how these potions just make you so safe in the nether, but the moment the potions run out, it's like just death around every corner. It's madness. Hey, Fresh, thank you so much for the Super OG 79-month resub. That's an old Twitch baby. Oh, you know, baby. That is hella old Twitch baby. Damn. Yo, Introvert Tiger, thank you for the 3 months. And we've got some wither skellies down here also to farm. Beautiful. Any more heads? Today we managed to pick up 4 wither skelly heads. That's not bad, eh? I'll take that. We'll take that. I need to log on to the server super early in the morning when nobody's on, you know? And come and AFK here a little bit. We're getting there though. Like, the spawn rates are definitely improving. Like 100% improving for sure. Very, very awesome. Yeah. Well, guys, we're out of potions, which unfortunately means I think we're done for today. It's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes to brew up another batch of potions. I also need to go have dinner, I think. But we're going to head over and find Azuma. I've got his stream up at the moment. I know where he is. He's doing some shenanigans somewhere. Where is he? Okay, he's over at the base. Over near Loglands. Let's go to Azuma. Go pop in, say hello, see what's up. 4 heads not bad for a couple of hours, eh? We take it. We take that every day of the week. Very nice. Right, let's get out of here before ghasts cause any more problems for us. Man, we need to get this place spawn-proofed sooner rather than later, that is for sure. We'll probably be back out here for the next stream, by the way, so I hope you're ready for more button placing next time around. Thank you so much for coming tonight, though, friends. It's been such a wonderful stream. And I'm just so incredibly grateful, guys, for hitting that 2,000 sub mark. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Thank you, everyone. Big shout out to Doc, of course, for the raid earlier on. That was super kind of you. And hope you guys all enjoyed a bit of the Doc on the weekend. Buttons placed stats update. Let's do it. Yep, we are approaching the #1 most placed block for the season, 32,000. So, we placed about 13,000 blocks today, which is about 4,000 blocks an hour, right? Which is, how many blocks a minute is that, guys? How many buttons a minute is 4,000 buttons an hour? It's like, there's the Azuma.
Hey, Red.
There's the Azuma. Hello,
What's happening,
my friend.
man?
What's happening, baby? What's happening?
Lighting up caves, getting copper.
Nice. I was just coming to find you because I'm about to send some peeps over. I've run out of potions, so my button placing adventures are done for the day.
Yes, yes. Ren, I'm only streaming right now because of you. I told myself, take the day off, play Minecraft, and then I was watching your stream and I was like, oh, streaming's so good, I love this, and I was like, I'm gonna
I know,
stream
dude. You know what's funny though? Like, that exact same thing happened to me. I was having lunch watching Doc, and I was like, okay, today I'm just gonna place buttons off camera. And then I was watching Doc, and Doc was having so much fun. I was like, okay, I got to stream. Doc's having too much fun.
We're just inspiring each other. It's great.
Yep. But yeah, dude, man, I'm working on this with a skeleton farm. It's almost there.
Yeah,
almost
I saw you doing your button placing, and I had one thought. Now I'm gonna say this could be wrong, right? But they have messed with light levels recently. Reason being because of this. Okay, right? You can build farms where ghast spawn already inside of a portal.
Oh, wow.
And they thought this was overpowered, and they changed the light level stuff. And I think what they did is they reduced it for nether mobs, so that you can't create a farm where they just are immediately inside of a portal.
Okay.
Now, they changed so much stuff in this game, and my memory is not great. So I was trying to look it up on the wiki earlier, but I couldn't find the answer. But it might be that for specific mobs or biomes in the nether, you could actually just place torches. I'm not entirely sure, but you should definitely look into it. Unless you like the aesthetic of the buttons, of course.
Interesting. That is interesting. I mean, I don't mind placing the buttons. Ghasts will spawn on any light level. This I know.
Oh, interesting.
I did look that up. Because I also thought about just lighting it up, but they will spawn on light level 0, but it might be block specific. You know,
I'll have to look into it again.
Yeah.
They definitely did something with the light levels, and
yeah,
I'll get the answer for you, and it might save you a bit of time.
Yeah, I mean we're almost there with the button placage, which is good, and then I can finally get back to doing some log lad stuff also, like.
Ren,
oh man, I want to make.
I have to tell you a story, but because we haven't revealed what we're building yet,
yeah,
like I'll tell you it off. But it involves seeing what we're building and going, oh, there's like another layer of detail we can put here. It's cool, but I'll tell you. Yeah, I saw what we're building IRL and realized there's a really cool thing we can do.
Ooh, nice.
That's a chat for another time.
Well, look, here's
also.
Yeah.
I want to let you know I'm going to be cracking on soon with the bamboo farm over there.
Okay.
Getting all that stuff automated, so we'll have like chests and
nice. Oh, that's
sticks
easy then.
and all the bamboo blocks. Like,
that's good.
It's coming.
You see, here's the thing.
It's coming.
Beacons are going to make some cash, right? So I'm going to sell a beacon for like 3 diamond blocks, I think.
Yeah.
And with the cash, we can purchase a lot of the materials that we need to bring the Log Lads vision to life too, you know? It's kind of like a chicken and egg situation right now.
Oh, it always is, yeah. Well, I've been caving today to get enough like of the right things, so I'm kind of there for this. But when we go big scale on stuff, yeah, we're gonna need that. So that's great, yeah.
Dude, you look so badass. Like with I have this this armor
oh yeah,
minimizer
you do. It looks different for you.
Resource pack. Netherite looks so cool.
I feel funny because no one else has like done the netherite thing yet, and so whenever I walk around and see people, and then I go into F5, I'm always like the decked out one, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay.
Dude, I got nothing on. My God.
Yeah,
You hate to see it.
you're a champ, really, man. rocking the gold armor.
Chump, more like it. Not wearing armor. So stupid.
Oh, but it looks
But it
great.
is. Anyway, X, I am going to send this lot over. It is dinner time for me. I'm starving. So
I know how it is. You're streaming, you're doing all your Minecraft stuff
Yep.
all day.
I'm having...
Keep going. It's too much fun, and then you're like, your belly's rumbling.
Exactly. I'm having Greek yogurt with berries and nuts for dinner and honey.
That sounds gorgeous.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Doing
Sounds
it Greek
real nice.
styles. But they'll be
Like
popping
it.
over in a second. My stream. Thank you for watching, everybody. Over to Azuma you go. Azuma, look after this lot, will you? They're a rowdy bunch.
Everyone is most welcome over here. Thank you again for the raid.
They've been
Ren.
causing all sorts of trouble.
Like telling you that Ghast and Obsidian, right? I saw that and I was just like, oh, that one person in chat. They got you.
How good would that be,
Peaky
though?
chat.
Crying Obsidian with Ghast here and Obsidian? It's genius, though. Right?
That's a great recipe.
It's so good.
That's a
Hey,
recipe
Joe,
for
what's up? What's